Marriott Bonvoy is the official hotel partner of US Soccer. Join Marriott Bonvoy today to get closer to the game with exclusive perks, unforgettable experiences, and benefits that go beyond the pitch. Spring Hill Suites, part of Marriott Bonvoy, offers complimentary hot breakfast and spacious all-suite accommodations, perfect for the whole team, with room for up to 6 guests. Make your next getaway a win. Learn more at springhillsuites.marriott.com.
All together now.
Let's go. You're the best podcast in the world.
It's the most American thing you've done already.
Welcome to the Trish and Sarah and Tunnel Talk Wrestling Podcast Holiday Extravaganza. I'm Sarah.
I'm Trish.
And we're also here. And you know us. We
Allie,
have to say our names.
She explicitly told you to say, I'm Allie.
I wasn't listening. I missed that.
This is an example about why no one should have us on their podcast, because we don't follow instruction.
Well, I was doing some chores. I had to close all those tabs, so I was focused on that. And then I had to find the random. I had some stuff going on. You know what? You can always, could you leave this in? Certainly. Or could you take it out? Yes, but I'm Allie. And girls, can I induce you to introduce yourselves? I'm Ann.
And I'm Lea.
And this is our podcast crossover holiday extravaganza episode.
Woo!
We will not really talk about any wrestling news or various topics, but instead we'll cover the year of 2025 in AEW and maybe elsewhere, with some facts and many feelings and whatever we find hilarious, and we hope you will too. Trish and Sarah and Tunnel Talk are both proud members of the Social Suplex Podcast Network. Woo. Please do not hold anything we say against any of the lovely people on that network.
They're such nice boys.
They're such nice boys.
They don't deserve this.
They don't deserve this at all. Obviously, the first time you definitely
yeah, you do.
You deserve it a little bit.
She has it coming.
Yeah, she has it coming. Obviously, the first thing that our listeners really want to hear us talk about today is John Cena's final match.
Oh, and we're really prepared.
Yeah, and we knew it was happening for sure.
I
did see a lot about it.
Yeah, I saw a lot about it.
I did this morning.
I saw that screenshot of John Cena's face as he was getting choked out, and I have to say, like, if I was the kind of person that sent Christmas cards, I would blow that face up and include it. Just that, like, sad, like, resignation of, like, this might as well be happening.
He looks so weird now in general, right? Like, he was on Pluribus 2 weeks ago, and I was like, yeah, it's pretty funny. His cameo thing. He has lines. It's great. But he looked weird. That's all I'm saying.
He's got a weird face.
He does have a weird face, and it's, like, aged weird, I think. Like, it's, I don't know what's happening to it.
You don't always think that his face just looks like rubber.
It does a little bit. Like, his body also being pale doesn't help either, because he looks like one of those guys who used to... What was the name of that toy? The Expando Man? Stretch Armstrong. He looks like Stretch Armstrong now.
And now he looks like the rubber is, like, kind of, like, when it's too old and it starts getting stiff and, like, crackly.
Yeah. You heard it here first, folks. John Cena's made of rubber and it's degrading. He actually hasn't, in my opinion, ever looked like a person who is a person. He's always looked like a manufactured toy of a man.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with that. That's why whenever they're like, they have to look really amazing so that you stop and look at them in airports. I'm like, not in a good way, though. I feel like the way about a lot of celebrities now, where everybody's just got the same face and the same teeth.
It's horrible.
And they all look
really
weird and terrible.
I saw a tweet the other day where someone was talking about when Harry met Sally, and they said, this would be, like, definitely one of the greatest movies I've ever seen if anybody in it was attractive. And I was like, I have to kill
Meg
myself.
Ryan.
I have to kill myself.
Not just Meg Ryan. What's the name of the friend? Oh my God, I loved him.
I'm
gonna look it up. Keep talking.
But everyone in there, I mean, it's like, I understand that Billy Crystal isn't, like, walking the runway, but, like,
he's a
Bruno
cutie pie in that
Crystal.
movie. In that movie, I would hit it. Yeah.
People are perverted. They've been destroyed. Gen Z and Alpha have been destroyed by current Hollywood body modifications.
Well, the three of us, when we did was it Spielberg Summer or whatever, where we just kept watching Spielberg movies, and we kept being like, wow, movies used to have people in them.
Yeah.
There used to be some real people out there.
People, real teeth, real sweat, real kind of like weird bodies, like weird specific things about their bodies. And you know what? It was great. It was horny.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns has the veneers that Ross had during that episode of Friends where he had the teeth whitening and they became like ultra, like, you're just like, what is happening here?
Everything in this world starts as a joke and unfortunately becomes real.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're here to talk about wrestling.
We've already like over chit-chatted you.
We've derailed them already.
No, I think the fallout for Cena's final match is going to be very interesting, and it'll be something that we'll probably talk about in our next episode when we come back after the holidays. Well, maybe not, because we'll be doing a lot of Wrestle Kingdom discussions, but I still think it's something worth keeping an eye on, and I'm not sure that their fan base was particularly pleased by the ending of that match, but I'm sure Gunther will get a big rub out of it, and that's all we're looking for. See, she can't even keep a straight face.
I mean, I know what you mean, but
It's one of those things where I'm dying to be like, "Rah, rah," and I'm like, no, shut up. This is supposed to be fun today. Shut up. Shut up.
Hey,
don't worry.
us
Come
talking
on,
about
improvements.
WWE is fun.
Tunnel Talk is recording a regular episode this week, and you know we always get into this kind of thing pretty deeply, and we're
Yeah.
going to have some numbers breakdown for you, so you can always come
Yeah.
check out Tunnel Talk until Trish and Sarah are back in the new year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you guys were on a break as well over the holidays.
We got
We
one
are,
more,
but we have
one
one more recording.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we're taking off and we might never come back. Just kidding.
Might never come back. We might
They're
be
not
just
running
for
from the
this
grind
contest.
like we are.
Yeah.
Yep. Some of us are there, show up every week, but you know.
What do we believe December is for? Podcasting.
Hey, Sarah.
This is a 4 podcast week for us.
Yeah.
Or
Ooh.
Well, 'cause
I
you're
feel
going-
like you just
guys are-
invented an extra one.
No,
Well, because
we
you guys are going
we work
on.
stiff.
No, but aren't you guys also
Poison Rana.
Poison
Yeah.
Rana?
Oh.
Some
Yeah.
of us are
Oh,
also
this
going to
one,
be on the
or-
Poison Rana podcast.
Yeah, you guys are also holiday podcasting.
Oh, okay. Well, you guys work hard too, I guess.
Sarah, if there's one thing you can say about Tunnel Talk is we hit the towns.
Yeah, we make towns.
How much fucking media work did I do the other week?
That's true. Trish is on like a 7 podcast tour right now.
Yeah.
You want
It's
some
incredible.
credit for that, Trish? You want us to give you a little credit
No.
for that?
No.
You're moving up the power
It's
rankings.
fine.
You can be number 1 in
fine.
power
You can be
rankings.
number one. Yeah.
It's fine. It's
No,
fine.
Trish, no,
I know
no,
my
no,
place.
No, Trish, please.
You're up there now.
She
Yeah.
had to do live with video. Like people had to could
Ah,
see her
shit.
face while
It's
she was
so
talking.
Bad. It's so bad. Like
Yeah.
if I didn't love Pollock and Thurston so much, I wouldn't do it. I just like, oh my god, it's like so like, oh,
It's
no.
terrifying.
It is. It's like I'm not made for video. I am not made
No.
for video. I don't know if I'm made for audio either, but I'm definitely not made for video.
I ask myself the same thing about myself every week. Not about you. I think you're good on audio.
Every week she's like, God damn.
The same thing every week.
Ouch!
About me.
Even the weeks your podcast isn't even on, she's saying it every week.
Imagine we get on here for a holiday extravaganza, and I'm just like, Trish, one thing I've been thinking is I'm not sure you should podcast. Can we all discuss that for a while?
Yeah, let's get into
Yeah,
it.
let's
No.
Oh my god.
written text only. Anyway,
No, so Trish put together some Christmas award categories for us. She did the legwork, folks, and I'm going to ride the coattails. So I think we have some sort of basic questions that are pretty straightforward, and then some sort of ridiculous, silly categories that I think I'm going to enjoy discussing. But the first one is what made you happy in wrestling this year? And Trish, did you name this category, or is this an unnamed category?
no, this is just what makes you happy because it's Tunnel Talk, right? What makes you
Right.
happy?
It's
Yeah.
for Lea.
Oh.
Leah.
It's for Leah.
Trish,
She
I'd like-
loves this.
Trish, I'd like you to remember one thing. I have a hard drive full of all of your outtakes.
What have I done to offend you by naming a question after you? Fucking hell!
You're trying to violate her privacy.
You know,
Seriously, like, why do I subject myself to this every year?
You love
I
us.
really don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
You love us so much.
because you love us,
Nope.
I don't know. And it's a little of one, half dozen of another.
Anyway, yes. What made you happy in wrestling this year? It doesn't mean what you think was the best. It doesn't mean what you thought was, but what made you happy?
I would say, oh, sorry, Leah, you go.
No,
It's-
I'm happy. very happy to let you go first.
I know you are, but I don't.
I'd rather you went first, Leah.
I was going to say what made me happy this year was All In, because I thought not only was the wrestling very good, but I really enjoyed seeing all of you guys and spending all that time together and getting to hug and embarrass Trish in public, which is, turns out one of my number one top favorite things to be doing at all times. I just thought the entire, the entire All In experience was top tier.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah. Such a good weekend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we got to see each other, and we got to see all the Social Suplex guys, and we got to see all of our, not all of our listeners, but we got to see a bunch of listeners, and you guys really rocked, and you were so funny. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah. Such a good weekend.
Yeah, it's got to be up there for me. I think it was probably the best time, just in terms of the show was great. The timing was perfect. I thought, like you guys said, getting to see everybody from Social Suplex was so much fun. Getting to meet people who I never thought I would meet in person was also extremely fun. And just I don't know, it was just a great, great weekend, and one that I really enjoyed. I don't think there's anything else in wrestling that's going to top it.
No,
it's true. I was going to give a non-sentimental one and just a wrestling one, but I was going to say Max Caster's gimmick this year made me so happy every time it happened. Sometimes I still, every time I think about the government of the U.S., I think your precious United States government. It's so funny.
Genuinely impacted the way I take in the horrible news.
Yeah.
Let's see what my precious United States government has been getting up to today. That's true. And I realized, I have a wrestling one as well. I realized when I went back through our schedules for the year, because I was like, what happened this year? You guys gave us some categories. I said, what the hell? Well, I had to, Sarah. There's nothing in here. It's friggin' empty.
What do you expect, Sarah, that we just remember it?
Literally, I tried to Google, what happened to AEW this year, hoping that someone would have created a resource for empty-minded bimbos like me that's just plot lines.
I went to the Wikipedia pages for each pay-per-view, and some of them had a storyline section that went through all the storylines leading up to the pay-per-view, and some of them had a storyline section that said Revolution was a pro wrestling event that had storylines in it, and that was the whole section. It's goddamn, what's happening here?
There's no one out there making the resources that some of us need, so I had to go. I had to go back to our schedules and try and figure out what were we talking about. Well, as you see what I came up with throughout this episode, you may become less impressed. But I realized that this year started with Tony doing her fake amnesia storyline.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And that rocked. I was that made me really happy at the time. I just felt so catered to with it, because it was this is so weird.
Yeah, yeah.
Tony Storm is definitely a highlight of the year.
Yeah.
Huge highlight.
Yeah.
Trish, what would make you happy this year?
You've kind of already hit pretty much on it, but between that one and Tokyo Dome weekend, not even actually as much the wrestling, but everything outside of it, and how it was just so happy to see so many people kind of come together and enjoy things and just have so much fun. That's all I can remember about Olympic Times was just we all had so much fun, and I think it's rare that everybody gets to kind of do that, and especially as wrestling fans. You're always kind of ostracized sometimes. You feel like you can't tell anybody. You say it's I'm a wrestling fan.
Not that familiar with the concept of fun.
It's everyone has that kind of, they feel like that stigma sometimes, and to see everyone, just no fear, just enjoy themselves so much was it was awesome. It was just awesome, and I generally felt incredibly happy on during those times, and now I'm grateful for that. There you go. That's soppy for me. Fucking hell, British person.
And I think what she meant is that she loved when you hugged her and you called her sweet little Trish and you embarrassed her. That's what made her happy.
Yeah. That's called friendship.
I'm gonna have to talk to Emmy about making sure she does that at Japan. Just
would she rush me?
Yeah, I just want to make sure that she properly embarrasses you, because I know you need that to feel comfortable. So I'll just be like, Emmy, make sure you give her a big hug, kiss her on her cheek. No. She's beautiful.
All right, so does that beat, or is that worse than running at me for 60 feet and putting me in a headlock from behind?
I'm just sorry I wasn't able to see it in person.
I know. I mean, we missed out on it. I think neither better nor worse, but supplementary. I'd say Emmy, do both.
Well, yeah. Please. Both? Okay. We'll get some video evidence of that one.
Yes,
Thank
please.
you so much.
Please,
Thank you.
yeah.
Please.
I would like a BTE style vlog from
Okay.
from you and all of our friends who will be
Okay,
there.
we can do that. I'm
Yes!
sure Emily loves
Wow,
videos,
it's
so
as
we can
simple
do
as
that.
asking.
Wow.
We can do that. Don't give me something to edit, guy. I'll sleep. Do I? So, it's going to be better walking around at 5 a.m., right?
Yes.
So, yeah, cool. Let's do that.
Oh, I can't wait.
So, on the, you mentioned Tony Storm there. So, our next award is the Wrestler of the Year award, also known as the Max Caster Award for Best Wrestler Alive.
Nice.
These get better, I promise. The names get better. So yeah, who is the wrestler that you've enjoyed their work the most this year?
I mean, I do think Tony Storm has been the most consistent. Like,
She was
hasn't put a
mine,
foot
too.
wrong. Just
Yeah.
like perfect.
Yeah.
Great wrestling, incredible gimmick. Said such funny things that made men so uncomfortable every time
Yes.
she was on screen.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Which is so important.
Her when she's on commentary, when she's in the ring, when she's in her backstage segments. Tony Storm also deserves so much credit for, it's like she's been doing the same, like, she's in the same gimmick space and she's been there for a while now, but she balances doing the same thing that you love and always finding something new to do, which
Yes.
is a really difficult line to walk for a lot of wrestlers.
That's true. It is impressive. I hadn't even thought about it, but like to keep doing it, but not have it be like, Roddy, please stop yelling. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's good.
Yeah.
So I guess I shouldn't say Roddy's yelling.
That was Roddy's yelling was your best wrestler of
wrestler.
2025.
I do like it. I wouldn't be my best wrestler, but I do enjoy it.
I wish we could have somehow get a situation where it's like, I guess I'm imagining wrestling taking place in like the Minotaur maze. So I want us to be in the Minotaur maze. I want like matches to be happening throughout the maze. And then in the background of the entire show, you just keep hearing Roddy screaming, Kyle! He's lost.
He's lost.
There's something about Roddy where he looks enough like some of my Midwestern cousins that you just sort of feel like you know him a little bit. Like he's sort of faintly related to you, and that like he's going to come up to you at a funeral and be like, "Oh, this is your second cousin, Roddy." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, you're, Aunt
Debbie's
so-and-so's
daughter.
nephew." Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't know.
I can see it. He does have a very generic white man face for sure.
I have a lot of generic white man relatives.
That's, who doesn't?
Congratulations.
I guess non-white people. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And that's their luck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're eating a lot less mayonnaise than I am. I'll tell you that for free. Did all three of you agree on Tony Storm as the Tunnel
I'm
Talk
sticking with
delegation?
Tony. Yes,
Yeah.
I could choose to infuriate people by saying, in a way, it was Mox.
In a way, it
But
was Mox, yeah.
I won't do that. I do think realistically, I'm going to say Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the fact that Tony hasn't put a foot wrong, whereas Mox arguably may have put some feet wrong once in a while.
He put feet places
All right, Mark
people
Gallup.
didn't want them, but is that wrong? Or was it intentionally provocative?
Great. Was it a creative choice and a bold one?
All I can see in my head is
fucking
that
revisionist this shit, right? The Riddler promo. No, we're not doing this. Like, how has Mark Gallup got into this podcast? Like,
He's got great opinions.
He always has a door in via us because we love what he says so much. Mark Gallup, you're here in spirit.
You guys give yours. What were your top? Who's your wrestler of the year?
Trish, you go first.
why am I going first?
Because I want you to.
You've not made a decision, have you?
No.
This is how the sausage gets made.
It's as if you know me.
I don't know if I have either. I
John
think it's
Cena.
For having such a great retirement tour.
Yeah. Yeah. Such a beautiful face and body. Yeah.
Imagine, it's like the comedy of Trish and Sarah saying John Cena was our favorite wrestler of the year, but the comedy of them saying because he has a beautiful face and body is the bigger comedy.
It's like they
Fuck
spend
the numbers,
they
the
spend
face, the
all
body.
They spend all year building up their credibility and earning a lot of deserved respect, and then every December they just destroy it.
Yeah.
Deserved
Yep.
respect.
Here, you guys haven't even selected your wrestler of the year when Allie poured through all our old schedules.
I know. Oh my god.
Didn't you guys set criteria? Like he has to draw, he has to
No, it's just has to entertain me. I have to be entertained.
Wow, that's a bold choice in the wrestling space.
Just crazy enough to work.
Part of me wants to say Wheeler Yuta because he's such an entertaining little shit, but I feel like I don't know.
That's cute. I like that.
He did a great job this year.
He did do a good job this year. I might stay with that one. He grew his hair out. He looks terrible. Imagine having to look like that every day in real life.
I had my sometimes wrestling friends over watching the other week, and they didn't say he looked terrible. They said he's so handsome. So think about that.
Yeah, he is very handsome.
Nice.
He is, but even with the hair. So I'm saying,
they saw past it. Good for them.
Yeah.
All right, Patricia.
Get her.
Hey. No. We don't do full naming, even if I can't answer questions.
Besides, her full name is Trishua, so.
Oh my god. I'm struggling with whose work I've enjoyed the most this year. I think there's lots of people who've had very good years.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know who's I've enjoyed the most. There's been ups and downs, I guess. And it's hard because, like, especially with, like, AEW, they have so much TV and stuff. And so many things kind of come in and out that I don't know if you feel...
You don't have to choose someone from AEW. We won't make you.
No, I'm not.
I know.
That's why I'm like...
Well, Naito didn't do much, so...
Naito's dead. No, he's not. He's in Noah. Same thing. I love Noah. Our job's just going to scream at me.
Our job's just going to kill you.
Yes. I love Noah. But I'd say, actually, that's... No, so in fact, in terms of the wrestler who I've enjoyed the most this year in terms of like new or something different, Azawa. Okay. I've absolutely loved Azawa and Noah. I think he's a fucking lunatic, but he just, every time I watch him, I'm just in absolute stitches. I just think he's hilarious. He just nice. Yeah, full entertain. There you go. Now, I've been nice to Noah now. I've been nice. We're not guilty for the Naito thing. No, I just think
don't yell at her.
Don't yell at me. No, I think he's fascinating. I love watching him this year. Because I could pick people that we've seen before, and it feels pointless. I guess it's like what felt different. You know, what caught me that didn't catch me in previous years. So yeah, Ozawa will be my pick this year. There you go. We got there eventually. It just took 2 hours. Right, last of the more boring sounding questions. So, what has been your as it's you guys, your favorite kind of either promo angle or story of this year?
My favorite promo of the year will be the Young Bucks are Shih Tzus taking duties on the floor.
Beautiful.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Oh no.
And you know what? Now that they're back together, I want Kenny to give a promo where he's just like, hey, sometimes you just got to pick up the shit.
Yeah, these are my dogs. They're my dogs.
It really should be sometimes you just have to eat the shit. I mean,
these beautiful dogs belong to me.
It's horrible work. Not to me. Not if it's you. It's rotten work.
Yeah, I think what came to mind for me was Hangman and Swerve sitting down together, knee to knee, and having the most erotically charged conversation maybe ever aired.
Yeah. My God. Yeah. I said actually that whole, I said the whole Hangman arc of the spring and summer.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about, like, I think it might be, honestly, the most intoxicating moment we've ever had in wrestling was watching him win that match versus Ospreay.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had such a visceral reaction to anything in wrestling in the past 6 years or whatever. Like, we went insane. The whole experience of it was insane. Even just thinking about it makes me happy. But then my second comedy one is learning that Tony and Nigel are married and learning just how strong those marriage bonds are.
That's beautiful. And that really, I mean,
Tony Schiavone, we should clarify.
Tony Schiavone. I think everybody knows it was a pretty big storyline, Sarah.
And that was one where the capacity of wrestling to surprise you, to find new notes, really impressive.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that. For me, it was definitely the period between Double or Nothing and All In. I thought everything was just clicking and everything was fantastic. And it definitely, created that level of excitement for me about going to be there. And it just, the whole thing was just perfect. 10 out of 10, no notes.
Yep.
Nice.
All right.
No,
Did you,
Trisha, you have
Trish?
an answer.
She's such a wriggler. She doesn't want to tell us.
You see her brain like working where she's like, who's gonna yell at me on the internet? Like I can't give my opinion.
Everyone yells at me anyway.
That's true.
That's right. So might as well be honest.
So say whatever you think.
Look, and if they think that's bad, I want to see how they yell at me at work. So it's so different, isn't it? Like yesterday, especially. No, I agree. That period between Double or Nothing, maybe just before Double or Nothing, in fact, to All In. The attention to detail, the kind of level of promos, Paige in Mexico City. I think that sticks out as my comedy year.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, and the fact that he pushed all that, that's pretty cool. And I just remember everyone trying to get hold of Emmy, like, Emmy, he's speaking Spanish. Sticks in my brain.
There's really something to be said for like, it's great to love a wrestler or to love, any figure in the world or whatever. But it's almost better to love someone who loves them and to be like, oh my God, I know so-and-so is having the best experience right now. Yeah. Like it truly feels almost better.
That's how I felt when the Young Bucks took their tops off again.
Oh my God. Well, we'll get to that. That's coming up in another category later. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about
that. You guys work so hard for that.
I should also say, like, the funniest thing about this year is that last year we knew that the Young Bucks interview was coming and we weren't saying anything to anybody about it. And it was like this big thing that we weren't talking about, but was in the background of everything that was happening in December. And it was just a lot.
Yeah, I will say right now, this month is going a lot better than last month. Last year, because at this point last year, I was disassociating like halfway through my week, being like, and I'll just be on a Zoom with the Young Bucks soon. And so like just losing time, like I think I was like having like stress ulcers. So like it is way nicer not to be confronted with.
When I was looking at our schedules to try and remember what happened this year, our first schedule of the year, we were like talking about how the Connie resolved, and one of our questions was just like, did we maybe not appreciate the Connie as much this year because we were pretty busy being stressed out about being
honestly a good question. I hadn't connected that, but maybe we do.
There were other legitimate issues
there were,
though,
for
because
sure,
I realized it was the Osprey Fletcher Connie, and they were busy. They just weren't. We can't even get into that right now.
No.
So anyway.
Okay.
She still didn't say her favorite. Oh no, you did.
I did.
She did.
I did. Right. Let's move on to the more interesting categories, shall we? Because that's what people are here for. They don't want the boring answers, right?
That's true.
So,
maybe we'll drop some tidbits during this section, so pay attention.
Maybe we know.
Not me. I don't have any, but
I got no tidbits, but.
All right, so first category in this one, the most horned up while wrestling award, sponsored by Mark Gallup's love for Jon Moxley.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I think all three of us are going to agree on this one again. Jon Moxley has had the horniest year of his life, and I'd like to thank him.
Yeah. And I think like Hangman and Swerve had such a horny like feud, but in the actual wrestling itself, Mox is the more horned up,
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
with anyone at any time.
And he just had so many moments where you could see in his eyes, like, I'm so thrilled this is happening to me. And because of the comparison to the period where he wasn't horned up during wrestling, you really
Which went on for a while.
It went on for a while. Yeah. And I think I did call out the Mox Darby feud specifically. It was for Mox, it was many, many people, but he and Darby really, you could tell they were like, we are going to take each other to Nirvana. And they did.
Yeah,
and they
sure did.
Yeah,
they sure did.
Yeah, I kind of have to agree with this. I don't think I can come up with somebody who is this most like just clearly having the greatest time of their lives.
I think the only one that I can think of is close to him is like Wheeler Yuta.
Yeah,
that thing he has with like the Page match just after like All In.
Yes,
that one's like with the chain and shit. Yeah,
that was very horny.
Yeah.
But he's learning it from watching, Adopted Papa. So, Mox said, "I've got some notes for you. When you get out there, just access that like pure erotic animal energy." And you just said, "I'll try it. I'll give it a go."
Why not?
It's a thing for like half the Death Riders, though, isn't it? Because like Marina Shafir and Hangman, like in the summer, everyone was like, "Whoa."
Yeah. Oh, that is true.
Oh,
Like,
Marina
that's,
Shafir
Marina,
can get there
yeah.
too.
Oh,
Like,
my God, yeah.
She's had a couple matches where I'm like, oh my God, she's trying to put it in.
Yeah.
Well, and you know something's going on with those Death Riders because that's beautiful, Leah. You know something's going on with those Death Riders because even Claudio, I rewatched some of those clips we were talking about of his match with Mox, and what he was doing with his head was just like, I think even you have to be surprised that this is happening. I don't think this has ever happened to you before. Like, he just looked like, I don't know.
Yeah.
He is generally a very unhorny wrestler.
He's professional, we call him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He also has the John Cena thing for me, where he's just like faces just doesn't change.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, what did I say earlier?
He's not really Stretch Armstrong, but
Yeah.
he's like, yeah.
He's a
See,
toy.
he looks like a real person to me. Like a weird real person, but a real person. He's not quite in that plastic level that some of these other people are.
He's just very professional. He's just like your coworker who comes to work and does a good job and chit chats very professionally about very surface level things. And
He's Stanley from The Office.
He wants to go home. He wants to have
normal.
a nice bath. And a glass of red wine. He's not interested in like getting horny at work.
I'm like, he's my most professional G.I. Joe.
So we've got Stretch Armstrong and G.I. Joe. Let's add to this one. Yeah. All right. So the next category is a rollover award from last year because it was still so good. And it is the Bryan Danielson Award for least effort in a feud.
I love that you rolled it over. And it did make me think of, isn't there a Wrestling Observer like Bryan Danielson Award for most technical wrestler or whatever?
It's the Bryan
and
Danielson
he
Award
wins
for
it
best
like
technical- Yes, he's won it.
90% of the time, which is
It's
just
like him or
what are
Zack
we
Sabre
doing?
Jr.
Yeah.
That's
Anyway.
amazing.
Well, not to alienate some listeners, I think, of course, this is the perfect title. You could also, to me, call it the Ring of Honor Award for least effort in a feud, because I'm giving it to Samoa Joe, baby.
Yeah,
I realized
same.
that I was going about 20 seconds before you got there. I was like, oh boy.
That's a beautiful edit. Yeah, I also thought Samoa Joe, although it's like lack of effort isn't entirely his problem, but it's a chunk of his problem. For
It's
sure.
a chunk. And this might also be controversial. I gave it to Kenny.
That's really fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
No, that's incredible.
That's fair.
Ooh, you got
That's
his
fair.
ass.
Actually, I changed my answer.
Yeah.
It is Kenny. And that's based on
Kenny.
expectations.
Yeah. Kenny, it's
also.
Kenny. Yeah.
I got to give it to the Hurt Syndicate. They
Yeah.
don't care at all.
That is so true.
Yeah.
It's interesting. These are all different. They all have different ways of not bringing
caring.
energy to the feud. Because
Yeah.
Hurt Syndicate are like, they're very present, but they're just playing. They're like, we have our thing that we do to be cool, and that's what we're interested in doing. And we don't care about any of the other stuff. Like, we don't want to build the story, but we're very invested in presenting ourselves as cool. So that's not a good way to build a feud.
No.
Kenny is dissociating, and I love him so much. He's the love of my life. Kenny, I kiss you on your sweet little forehead. Kenny comes out sometimes, and I'm like, I think you worked really hard to make it clear to me that you are not mentally present.
He like comes out and somehow his aura is out of office. And you're like, how did you do that?
You're just getting like automated out of office replies back to him from him when you promo with him. Yeah.
And he's doing it in a very passive aggressive way where he wants you to know he's not making an effort.
Yeah, like you promo to him and he says back, if this is an emergency, please contact Pat in payroll, you know?
Oh my God. And then meanwhile, Samoa Joe is doing a paint by numbers. And it's like you said, like, do me a paint by numbers of like a lakeside scene, and he turns it in and it's like a cityscape. And you're like, I said a lakeside scene. And he turns in another cityscape. And it's like, well, I don't know what to tell you at this point.
Trish, what's your pick?
So mine would be Samoa Joe as well. Which will upset you, as you're right, all the Ring of Honor ones, but the whole idea of continuing to rely on, hey, your sports team sucks, and I'm actually going to make any effort to be a heel, and they're all going to cheer for me anyway, and and we're going to make it all about Hook, and I'm going to continue to just the whole thing is just dire.
It's not good.
I think as long as he keeps getting cheers in this role, I will continue to feel really negative towards Samoa Joe as like a participant in his storylines, because I'm just like, they shouldn't be doing that. You know they shouldn't be doing that. You know that it's your job to try and make them not do that.
He doesn't, though. He doesn't bother. He's just like, oh, well, yeah, fine.
Allie's standing in a wrestling crowd like the meme, like, none of you are free from sin.
None of you are free from sin. Actually, that would be a great poster to take to a wrestling show. So let's try to remember that for sure.
Okay. And on that sort of note, so we mentioned there. So this is the another rollover with added. So the MGF award for most TV minutes given to something that no one cares about. Now we've added Hurt Syndicate.
I mean, I think MJF and Hurt Syndicate take it.
They have to have it. They have to have
it. There's no other. They can't even be another nominee. It's just them.
It went on for so long, and there was so little content except offensive stuff.
Last year when MJF won it, or no, 2 years, the when MJF was doing it with Adam Cole, like that was bad, but at least like there was always a point, right? And you knew what the story was. Even if you were like, this is boring, it's not how I would tell it, blah, blah, blah. But at least there was like a clear story.
There was a plot.
With this one, I never understood why MJF wanted to join the Hurt Syndicate.
Nope.
And then there was no repercussions from him being kicked out of the Hurt Syndicate. So
Do you remember when everyone pretended that it was like going to have a big ending to that story? Like, it's
there's going to be a big match.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of amazing that it was. I would have given it this award throughout the entirety of the storyline, because every week I was just like, you spent so much time on this, and I'm either furious or I don't care at all. But then somehow I give it the award even more after the ending, where it's like, oh, and so then you guys just decided not to do anything with it, and then you just ended it abruptly, and it came to nothing, and it never got referenced again. Of course, and that's wonderful. Of course, foolish.
Just a waste of everyone's time, energy, and attention. 15 to 20 minutes every fucking week for months. For nothing.
No reason.
And one of the only things to ever induce me to email AEW at allwrestling.com or whatever and be like, dude, you must stop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's everyone in agreement on that one. All right. So next category. This is called the CM Punk I'm a Rapper Award. for something they thought was really good but actually isn't.
Wow. Really hard to top that moment. Like I only watched the clip, but my God.
Oh God. I that's gotta be right up there. I feel like Jeff Jarrett's brief January retirement run was also something.
Yes.
That was so weird.
Yeah, not that we thought it was good, but I feel like Jeff Jarrett and MJF were like, this is good, until it was clear that it wasn't.
Yeah, the fact that they clearly had planned out some of those awful, awful lines and then seemed a little bit like taken aback that they weren't received well. It was like, what is wrong with you?
I love the part where Jeff Jarrett did a lot of misogyny, called people call girls and so forth, old-fashioned, old-timey misogyny, and then the next week the way they tried to like apologize for it was his wife came out and was like, I know your heart, and he was like, hush, hush, woman. Like moved on.
I forgot that was the week where everything that happened in wrestling I saw through the lens of I know your heart.
I loved so much about that. I loved that it took up that many minutes of television, and then I love how abruptly it disappeared off TV, never to be spoken of again. Like, they didn't even try to pretend. It wasn't even like William Regal, like, now I must go back to my home planet. It was just...
Is William Regal, is he doing stuff on screen for WWE now, or no? Did he say War Games?
He did yell War Games, but that seems to be... I don't think he's been on TV that much. I think it was just that.
He does like odd things on NXT, I believe, but not like it was. It's not like all over the show like he would have been in like the late 2010s. Yeah.
Does he have a lover over there? Has he found someone to say sweet nothings to, like he used to say to Excalibur? Or...
I don't think so.
I do kind of miss him.
I hope he feels a little sad. I hope he misses those happy golden years.
He's crying. He's wiping his tears with $100 bills. So I think he's.
I think he's okay.
I think he's okay.
Money can't buy you love, Sarah.
But it can get your son a place in WWE. So,
which is a punishment more than anything from my perspective. But
listen, he goes to Noah periodically and pretends to have good matches. So
Don't start
I've actually only heard bad things about Noah on this podcast. So
Hey.
just kidding.
We're gonna get in so much trouble later.
I love Noah.
Name a Noah wrestler.
I can't even.
Naito.
See, this is where you should have said
Naito.
Okay, round of applause. That was good.
Gotcha.
downtown.
Got him.
Naito.
Samoa ass.
That was awful.
That was pretty good. I was going to say the other thing you could have said was Noah Wiley, and then that would have been.
To be fair, there are a couple of people that we probably should get you to watch from Noah that I think you'd actually like because they're just insane. And there are some factions that kind of we'll save that for a while. I'll do you a review 5-star thing. And we'll get it. Yeah.
Perfect.
Anyway, right. I've lost my track because this is what it is. Right. So this is called the "What Are You All Shouting About? I Am Walking an Alpaca Award" for things people expected you to be mad about that you weren't.
I answered. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I answered this quite generally. I think people often assume that we're going to get really mad when our favorites lose, but actually we don't mind. Like, when they're like, the Young Bucks lost the belts, Tunnel Talk is going to be so upset. And it was like, no, they lost it.
Oh, we
in
had
a
an
cool
amazing
way.
time,
It
yeah.
was really
Yeah.
cool. It was fine.
I know. And I was going to say, like, similarly, people often seem to think that we're going to be really mad about, like, Hangman's booking, which we, like, love Hangman, so we always compliment him, but he's not really our special little guy. And also, we don't care about, like, titles and belts and stuff. So, like, people are often like, Tunnel Talk's going to be furious about this. And you know.
And then we say our line that you guys both sigh at us for. We say, I don't know, let them cook. Just kidding.
Oh, you got an epic eye roll for that one.
I know. She didn't like that. we do try to exercise patience though. So, and having no knowledge about anything going on behind the scenes, it's easy for us sometimes to say like, well, I don't know, maybe it'll be really good. While some of our friends are like, well, it won't be, but you enjoy thinking that way.
I think for me, it's anything related to Will Ospreay.
Oh yeah, you cyber
true.
Will
Yeah.
Ospreay. You hate him.
What did you say at one point that caused everybody to be like,
I have no idea.
she has beef with him?
I think you were
absolutely
trying. I think there was a point where you were saying that Tony Khan had a bigger belief.
Thought you were gonna say
Will
boner?
I did too.
Big
As a
boner
bigger-
for Will Ospreay.
I think like when he first came in, that was one of the points that you were making, is that like Tony Khan believes that Will Ospreay is like, you know, like a huge draw, and he isn't, and people are like, well,
I do remember
Sarah,
this. Okay.
Sarah wants to murder Will Ospreay.
But that ended up being true because that's why Moxley had to come back, right? It was because none of those guys drew straight away, which they shouldn't have done, to be fair.
No.
But that was the expectation. But I think this all comes back to the Swerve Ospreay thing last year, where we pointed out that, you know, when it came to the fans pick Swerve, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Forbidden
They
Door,
voted-
yes.
Yeah, Forbidden Door. And so they think, I hate Ospreay. No, like the fans picked it. Same as the way this year, the fans picked Hangman. It's not like to say that anyone hates Will Ospreay, but I think that's where it comes from, because we literally said everyone else was like, Will needs to win the belt. Will needs to win the belt. And we're like, actually, he'd be better off waiting because the fans are picking Swerve, which is hilarious because Will Ospreay felt the same thing. So it's like
It is
weird.
I think it's
but
nice when a
think that's where
wrestler
it comes
clearly
from.
is smarter about something like that than their fans.
Yeah.
Like that's something that
for
I
sure.
actually has made me feel very endeared to Ospreay, is that he, as you're saying, is like, yeah, of course I'm not going to like be the biggest draw right away. Like I have to build up a reputation. I have to build a relationship. Like I don't want to get the belt before it's actually going to be good for me to have the belt.
Yeah.
It's smart politics as well, but it's like, but yeah, it was just, I think that's where it comes from. I think since we were the only people saying, actually, like, look at how behind people are Swerve right now. I'm sure that
It is
it's been
very
like that
funny.
ever since, right?
Yeah, it is very funny that I think you two always agreed on that point, but for some reason, specifically Sarah gets it about Will Ospreay.
It's very funny, especially because I feel like Well, I do feel like some of it is because I think Trish and I have never hesitated to point out that Ospreay is not the perfect wrestler, despite the fact that a lot of dudes love to say that Ospreay is a perfect wrestler. I think Will Ospreay is unbelievable, but I do think there's things he could do better at. See above Kyle Fletcher and that whole feud that never gets mentioned emotionally in the way that it should. But like, I think that, you know, listen, I don't know if you guys know this, but we live in a world of hyperbole.
What?
Oh, wrestling fans are very sober,
Even-headed.
Even-headed. They never make crazy wild. I've never made a crazy wild hyperbolic statement in my life. But no, for me it's definitely the Will Ospreay thing.
Yeah.
Mine is the most obvious one because it is what it is that everyone expected me to be mad over Naito leaving New Japan.
Yes.
Like, everybody. And like it got to a point where it was insane where they were like, "Are you okay? We're just checking in." Like, what? Like, what did we
Trish, get off that bridge now. Life goes on.
Yeah, I'm just sitting on the bridge above like the River Mersey. Like I can't live without Naito in New Japan. Who's gonna take care of Hiromu if Bushi's gone? Like who's gonna cover?
I'm like, that sounds like us. Actually, that's the kind of thing we'd be saying.
Sure.
Like Hiromu and his 3 cats are just all abandoned, and Shingo's just gonna talk at them for hours. No one's gonna shut him up. Like how are you gonna cope? Like, yeah, no, it was really weird because it was like I appreciate it like, in terms of people going like, "Hey, are you okay?" And I'm like, "I'm fine. I'm walking an alpaca." Like,
classic response.
You were in fact walking an alpaca.
And he was a lunatic too. Like he was tripping up the other alpacas. He was headbutting them. He had a sit-down protest because he couldn't eat a weed. He stole all the food. He was great. But like, yeah, it was so funny because everyone was just like, "Oh, you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, like things happen. Time moves on. You know, I think you have to get used to the fact that sometimes people will move. They don't stay with one company for their entire careers." Or
I'm singing Silver Spring right now.
I was about to say Siri play Landslide, but yeah, we're on the same page.
But like that's just life, isn't it? And it's like not everything's a disaster, you know, in terms of like that. So yeah, that was
my impression from the IWC is not that that's true. Trish, should we get into that a little bit? I think everything is a disaster all the time.
Honestly, like sometimes we explain things and we explain why things don't work and have long-term impact, and they think like, "Oh, you're really upset about this," and actually no, we're just explaining to you like how things work and that. It's like, like it affects me on my day-to-day. Like I'm going to work and I'm going, really fucking hate that Cena got his retirement run screwed up. You know,
it's possible. Ladies, it's possible that men are too emotional to watch wrestling and talk about.
Yeah, maybe.
I think it's true.
Yep.
Yeah. Just sat in Blackburn last night going, if they screw up this Cena run, don't think they're coming to work on Monday.
And the thing is, there have been moments in my love of any product, wrestling, TV, book, whatever, movie, like there have been moments where it's like, wow, how I feel about what happened on that TV show or whatever is genuinely impacting my mood and the rest of my life. And that usually is
Lost
a sign.
Season finale. Season finale.
Don't spoil us. We haven't gotten there and we never will.
End at 4.8. Like you end at 4.8 and you're fine.
But that's not, and I don't mean this in a, like, it's like, I'm saying it's happened to me. And usually it means like, you do need to take a breath and be like, it's okay. Like, that's not my real life. It's okay that I'm having a feeling, but as we say in the biz, like, my mind is the pond and the feelings are the fish. And that feeling is going to come and go. And I just have to remember, like, I don't live on Lost Island.
Yeah. I saw a tweet on Blue Sky where someone had like screen capped like on Wikipedia the list of wrestling controversies, and they were like, the list of wrestling controversies is like covered up a murder followed by wrong guy got the belt. Like, on the same level. And I was like, that is kind of the experience of coming into wrestling fandom, especially as a person who hadn't been in it, where you're like, I don't know what's happening here perspective wise sometimes.
Covered up a murder. Didn't get the belt. All right, best. What's the next one?
Hang on.
Trish.
Right. Okay. So This award is the Where Is My Mind Award for Best Entrance Music.
Big excitement on the Social Suplex Discord this year.
Yeah. Right to my face.
Yeah, that was it was a big debate in the Trish and Sarah channel, to the point where the Tunnel Talk hosts and listeners there was attempted disenfranchisement. Like,
yeah, there was.
They were like, you can't vote. You're not, you don't have a say in this, as if we didn't birth.
What was happening?
Daniel Aleman
people were coming in to rock the vote. And then other people were being like, how dare you encourage those Tunnel Talk freaks to vote? Their opinions don't matter.
Voter suppression. They're asking us to show ID. Like,
yes, for the uninitiated and for folks who aren't in our Discord, this was a debate that we had at some point where it was a poll that Trish put up that was, what's the better theme song for Orange Cassidy? Where Is My Mind or Jane? And it led to possibly the funniest and most amusing 24 hours on the Discord, I think, of all year.
Yeah, it was a crack-up
time.
It was a really, really good time. My chosen didn't win. My choice didn't win. I'm not bitter about it.
Sarah's speechless with rage. And they murdered my child.
Sarah, your mind is the pond.
Your mind is the pond. The feelings are the fish. The feelings are the fish. Where are my fish?
Where are my fish?
Where are my fish?
You need that on a t-shirt. We're getting you that.
Well, not to inflame the Janes and the Where Are My Minders, but I actually did say that for me the best entrance music this year was having Tarzan Boy back.
Yeah,
that was
a
very
good feeling.
emotional.
That was a
And
great
it just
feeling.
felt so good.
Yeah.
Mine is crazy because I don't enjoy Samoa Joe as a wrestler, but I love his entrance
It's a
music.
very good theme.
love
It's
it.
just a very
That
good
bass
theme.
line?
That
Oh my
bass
God.
line and then the I just it's very
Get
it makes me
amped.
want to move my hips.
You can tell me the truth. When you are watching alone at home, do you chant Joe? Joe?
No, I don't chant Joe. Please. But I do sing along to the bass line.
It definitely has filled the hole that Ricky Starks' little guitar riff and his ring-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding has left in my life.
Yeah. For the first 2 or 3 years we were watching wrestling, Sarah and I watched together on Wednesday nights, and she had specific dances and
I've seen some of them. They're good.
Yeah.
They're great.
To each entrance music. And Ricky Starks' music will always be a fondness for me for that. And I before the whole before FTR went from a tag team that I was bored by to a tag team I wanted to murder with my mind. Sarah's rendition and accompanying dance to their theme was so enjoyable that it did sort of give me positive feelings towards FTR for that.
Yeah.
FTR is so maddening because they're the only wrestlers whose merch aesthetically pleases me, and
It's
they
so
suck so
good.
bad, but man.
Yeah. For
Hard
people
stuff.
that have such terrible storyline instincts, why do they have such good marketing instincts?
Listen, they have great
Just
merch.
ripping off the 80s.
3 promos.
True.
It's fine. How many promos? That's a question I want to ask you guys. It's clear that there are people who have a limited skill set of promos. We could talk about Ricky Starks and the fact that he had 1 promo, which is you're underestimating me. What's the bare minimum of promo themes that you think a wrestler has to have in order to be decent on the mic?
Ooh.
That's an interesting question.
I don't know. I think even consciously being aware that you are hitting a theme is probably one of the more essential skills, which I think their FTR probably thinks that they are giving a different promo every time, and they're not, which is part of the problem.
You're right, but it is I love to bring up working at the writing center, but if you've worked at the writing center and given someone a ton of notes on an essay, and then they come back and they're like, I really changed it up, and you read it and 1 word has changed, and it's cool, you don't understand how this works at all. You don't you don't get what's happening here. But I think if a wrestler has 1 theme and that theme is I am trying to understand myself as a person, that's what the character is always doing. Hangman, obviously, it's this is one of his greatest strengths, is that he's I see my character as a real person, and I come out and I talk about things that are what my character is feeling. then that'll take you, the sky's the limit. You can go as far as you want with that. But if you're just like, you know what? I don't know. I mean, like, what does Dax do? I don't know.
I think the thing about being a good promo is not to be like, all acting is reacting, but it's like you have to be like changing what you're doing based on who you're doing it with. You know? So like every promo needs to relate to the person you are about to fight. Whereas some people like FDR, they come out and they give the same promo, like it doesn't matter who's on the other side. And Bryan Danielson did this with Swerve too in the least effort, classic generational least effort in a feud. So I think it's like less, like you can hit the same themes for sure, but it needs to be like you notice who's there with you.
Right. You understand that you could say the same thing to two people and it would mean something really different to both of them. Yeah. And then you're going to have a different conversation based on that.
This is where Swerve and Hangman are good because I do think they have recurring motifs within their promos, but they change their promos based on who their opponents are and what experience they're going through. Yeah. And then I think you do have wrestlers like Orange Cassidy who are not strong promos, but are doing it in a more honest way when they do it. So it's always different every time, weirdly enough. And then you have like the Ricky Starks and the FTRs, and I'm sure there's like other people that are guilty of this where it's just the same thing over and over again. And then you have like the Kennys who are just like jazz artists of like, I'm just going out there and I'm gonna say some stuff and I don't know what it is.
Because there are like the people who are bad promos because it's always the same promo, and then there's people like Darby where it's like, I don't know what he's gonna say and it's always gonna be so weird and bad, you know.
And then you have the Mox, which is like the opposite of Darby, where you don't know what he's going to say, and sometimes it's crazy, but it always sort of seems to come to a correct point.
Yeah.
My God.
Darby is fucking deranged.
It's so funny. I mean, he comes out with some all-time lines but overall, terrible.
I know. It's so hard for me that like nobody else loves that guess I'm gonna get stabbed line as much as I do. Where like to this day I'm just like, that was a great promo. That was a perfect promo for Darby to give. Is just to tell a crazy specific story about I was on a bus and then I was just like, guess I'm gonna get stabbed. Like it's like, yep, everything checks out. And you didn't say anything about politicking, which is huge.
So for Darby, that's enormous.
Yeah. Yes. And it's like a thesis statement for the character, you know?
Yes. So. Yes. It's good conversation, everybody.
Yeah.
Woo!
It's all about range, isn't it? It's all about range.
Did we answer the question?
Yeah. I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay.
Who knows what the question was at this point?
This next one is
entrance music.
Right. So the next one is So you don't. They were laughing, Sarah. You don't even know what the words are, but I think.
But we know.
I think I know. I bet I know.
Cool. Right. So this is the Adam Copeland Award for worst sing-along performance for an entrance. So, worst forced entrance. Adam Copeland Award.
Yeah. I mean, you could do that.
I had a feeling that this was going to happen. Like, as I read it, I was like, I'm going to give this to Adam Copeland, and then it's going to be titles for Adam Copeland. But it's like,
yeah.
I'm not original. I'm not original.
No,
it was like, this is for queuing up.
Much.
No, he really wasn't. Just the
and
first
yet,
3-4
I gave the same fucking entrance every time.
Yeah. I didn't realize until I was looking at our notes that he had been gone and then re-debuted at last year's World's End.
Yes.
Yeah.
And do people think he's coming back this year?
Oh yeah.
At World's End again?
Oh yeah. They're going to beat the FTR.
What a fun tradition.
FTR is going to beat the Bang Bang Gang, and those two are going to roll out. And I suspect Copeland's obviously coming out first. And it'll be the opening match, so he can have the biggest pop at the beginning of the show because, that's going to make him happy.
We want him happy.
His entrance is beautiful because it always makes me think of an all-time Gabe Kidd tweet where he said, like, men over 50 in wrestling, like, learn how to enjoy time with your friends instead of picturing your next entrance. Beautiful.
Rare,
like, yeah, Adam Copeland.
W.
I think one activity for 2026 might be, I'd love for us to compile a true top 10 wrestler tweets of all time that are just like the wit and wisdom of the wrestling community.
Obsessed with the wit and wisdom.
I know. I love talking about the wit and wisdom.
Yeah. We should do that as a listicle and social suplex.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
Let's do that. Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that.
Yeah.
We just invited ourselves onto Trish's newsletter.
Yeah, hey Trish, we're gonna contribute to your newsletter.
She'll let us in.
Yep. Go ahead.
You know the owner. I think that you can do that, but you have to have two separate lipsticles. One of them is best non-Chuck Taylor tweets, and the other one is best Chuck Taylor tweets.
Yeah. We'll give our special
note
son
that down, yeah.
his own whole. We say the number one best wrestling tweeter of all time.
And then we just have to go through
Was it
people's
Ricochet?
screenshots.
That's it. That's number one.
It's a beautiful one.
You're not beating that. That's it. Case over. Give him a trophy. Trophy
Chuck
for the
Taylor,
hero
come
race.
back from the wars, please.
He's like,
We know
never,
your
girls.
foot's fine.
Never, girls.
Just tell those doctors.
I don't want to see you again, girls.
I do think, right, so in terms of fourth entrance, whatever they've done with Cena this year, like when he's turned back face and he has to do the really long thing and he like, thanks the cameraman, we run to one side and we run to another, and it's just like there's nothing there, like there's no substance to this, there's no emotion to it, it's just like
Punks are also really bad too. Like the two matches that I watched that he was in, the entrance part were so fake, like the fake emotion.
I think
When
we
he
were
was in
sick
AEW.
of Punk's entrance
Oh, we were.
before we were even mad at him. Like
Yeah,
we were
yeah.
still
Long
like,
before.
oh, he gives a good story, he gives a good match, but his entrances are driving us crazy.
And I
Within
think
2 months in, it was like, why do we have to watch people cheer him for 10 minutes at the beginning of every show?
I believe, credit where credit's due, that Anne was the first to be like, this man has to fucking stop doing this. And that I love to do this, just kind of like, well, I think he's happy. Like, I didn't hate him yet. So I was like, I think he's happy to be back. So, it's okay. It is a little long. And Anne was like, nope. Enough. He has to stop.
I'm done with CM
I'm
Punk.
done with CM Punk. Wow, and little did you know how long you'd be saying that for.
Wow, yeah, really, marathon.
I just feel like sometimes, and this is with Copeland too, whereas if I'm rolling my eyes at how obviously fake your emotion is that you're trying to present to me about how overwhelmed you are by the crowd's reaction, like say this for Jericho, like Jericho did the same thing when it came to his entrance and his music, but he never stood there and pretended he was about to cry.
No.
So
He looks smug
He's a
as a
bitch.
heel, which was perfect.
He's a bitch.
Yeah.
yes, he was like, feed me more.
he's like, yeah, you're singing as you should be.
Exactly.
And I'm
So
like,
it was
yeah.
like, it was funny and we love a sing along. It was a great time. Yeah.
He's like, he's up there like, this is a fucking banger. You should be singing along with it. I
like,
wrote it.
He was like some kind of like demon that feeds on like crowd vibes. And so he was just wandering around being like, yes, the harder you sing, the stronger I get.
Yeah. Yeah.
I miss you,
Beautiful.
Jericho. No one
I
else will
know.
say it, but I say it.
Yeah. In fact, they say the opposite and they decry us for our feelings, but we only can feel what we can feel,
Come home, Mr. Irvine. Oh my God, Tim Hunter's gonna absolutely kill me.
I'm just like, Chris, we'll meet again someday. I know we will. I know we will.
I can't listen. Chris Jericho's a lot of things. That man is savvy to a degree. I can't see him looking at Cena's retirement run and thinking, "Wow, that's going to be that." They're going to act, but they're going to do a good job with me, though. But they're going to do a good job with me. Triple H loves me. Y2J.
Yeah. I mean, Jericho seems to me, with limited knowledge, to be like the most savvy backstage politician. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
He's going to do what's best for Chris Jericho. It's not going to be what's best for me.
Right.
But
Well,
I have faith that it's going to be what's best for him.
I have faith.
I have faith that he'll get that money and he'll get that spot.
Guys, should we make a t-shirt that says, I believe in Chris Jericho?
Tunnel Talk. I believe in Chris Jericho.
See,
Nobody else does.
You say this, but he is absolutely a Joe Hendry feud. I can see that.
No, poor Jericho.
I can see that one a mile off. Like
Oh, I
that
can
one.
too.
And will
I-
it be better or worse than his feud with Adam Cole?
God, we should do the Adam Cole Award for the nicest person who just somehow is the worst wrestler in the world.
I know.
True.
Oh, Adam. I'm so
Poor buddy.
sorry.
Poor
I
little
know.
Adam.
I feel sorry for him.
It's
know.
horrible.
But I don't miss him on TV.
No, not at all.
Seriously, yeah, it's horrible.
Well, it is
be
like he'd be in
realistic.
the running for most TV minutes that no one cared
Listen,
about if
I
he
have
were on
enjoyed
TV.
I have enjoyed a cocktail during this, and normally I cannot drink because we are having to do things with numbers, and I'm having to pay attention and be prepared for facts. And now we're doing feelings, and I'm like half in the bag. So you know what?
I hope that's how everybody feels when they're having a tunnel talker or three on their pod. It's just like, and I can have a cocktail during this.
I mean, that's how we
better
feel
value.
about. That's what we feel about our own podcast.
Yeah.
Like I can drink today.
Just like these loud bitches are going to do whatever they want to do. So.
Exactly.
I do like that Sarah went, I feel really bad about Adam Cole, but I'm glad he's dead.
Listen,
you're doing the arrow meme where you're crouched next to the grave.
The worst part about this is like Adam Cole is going to be in the same situation with Danielson, where TK is going to do everything he can to bring them back because he loves them both as people and he wants them to be around. And meanwhile, we haven't seen Chuck Taylor in like almost a year. Okay,
but that's how we know it's his choice. He's like, I hated when those girls were always looking at me and talking about me and saying I'm cute. It was horrible.
It's like I went on Tumblr one time and that's it. I'm off television.
He broke his own foot because he's like, I've had enough of this.
He miseried himself. He said, I have to do it before they do.
I just thought of the Moonstruck quote where you chewed off your own paw to escape the trap.
A wolf without a paw. Oh my God.
Trish is like, I did not expect this much Chuck Taylor.
She knows.
Oh,
No,
she
she knows. She
knew.
knows.
I did. Come on now.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to...
Marriott Bonvoy is the official hotel partner of US Soccer. Join Marriott Bonvoy today to get closer to the game with exclusive perks, unforgettable experiences, and benefits that go beyond the pitch. Spring Hill Suites, part of Marriott Bonvoy, offers complimentary hot breakfast and spacious all-suite accommodations, perfect for the whole team, with room for up to 6 guests. Make your next getaway a win. Learn more at springhillsuites.marriott.com.
Hey, this is Steve Gorman, radio host, sports commentator, former drummer for the Black Crowes. The winter holidays are here, a time for festive celebrations, family gatherings, and ringing in the new year. Whether it's a holiday party, a night out with friends, or just relaxing by the fire with a few drinks, it's a season full of good cheer. But here's something else to add to your holiday plans, a safe and sober ride home. Just like in sports and music, always have a game plan. And the most important part of any plan is sticking to it. If you plan to drink, take that plan a step further. Call a rideshare, a taxi, a sober friend, or have a designated driver lined up before the night begins. Drinking and driving is a decision that can change your life and the lives of others forever. A DUI, a crash, an injury. The consequences are real and lasting. So please, for your sake and for everyone else on the road, make the smart choice. Get a sober ride home. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
This was a really shitty joke of mine. It'll make no sense to you, but like for the people that are European, this will half make sense. So I wrote this in football chant terms, right? So the Mark Briscoe's on fire, MJF's contract is nullified award. It's a song, right? I can't believe I just explained this to you. For the biggest storyline cop out.
You're being dragged down by
I can't believe I had
Americans.
to explain it to you. I'm like, and I still don't understand it. But I love that for you.
Make it to a song. It's the like they sing it like it started with like this footballer like Will Grigg and they like Will Grigg's on fire, your defense is terrified. So I've just tried to put it to song.
And he's on fire.
Yeah, and it's like
I get
na 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 na. This is a football thing. I fucked it. It's wrong. It's messed up. Right. Anyway, biggest storyline cop out of the year. Things that were going so well, and then they did something stupid.
I mean, Jeff Jarrett's retirement run, it just ended.
Well, he retired, Anne.
I guess, yeah.
Swerve and Bobby Lashley, like what was going? That was going to be incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to be reminded that sometimes AEW does pivot away from terrible things.
Yeah.
Like, good for them.
It is good to be reminded of that.
Yeah.
We don't too much for stuff.
I actually didn't have a good one for this. Yeah, I don't know. The stuff I liked mostly paid off, I think, and the stuff I didn't like copped out mostly.
Yeah.
The best thing about the Bobby Lashley bit, though, was like Dave Meltzer going, you know, we'll know if there's a singles match with Lashley and Swerve at All In. What happened to that?
Somebody today I saw was like, do you think that the reason why Swerve got big is because Bobby Lashley, he didn't get his win back on Bobby Lashley, so that's why he got so cut or so like big? And I was like, yeah, no, absolutely not.
That'd be so funny, though, if he was like, Bobby Lashley is always like, no one can plausibly beat me because I'm so big. And he was like, I'm going to get huge, and then I'm going to beat you, and then I'm going to go back to normal.
It's Always Sunny wrestling booking.
Okay, that makes more, the way Ann said it makes more sense, because what I thought Sarah was, like, the tweet was originally saying was that, like, Swerve was eating his feelings about
Oh, now I want a wrestler to do that storyline.
Oh my god.
I gave this to Joe turning heel, but I don't know if that really counts. Yeah. But like, I was just sort of like, I don't know, like they were doing like, I mean, I obviously didn't like, have never really liked Samoa Joe, but like he was like doing an okay job, and then all of a sudden it was like took a hard left to like something I hated. Like I was like, oh, why is any of this happening? And I wish that it wasn't.
What do you mean? Why is anything? Hangman handed him something weird, Leah. What choice did he have? I think it's all perfectly understandable. I couldn't come up with anything.
Chicago.
I couldn't come up with any. Mine was kind of mean because it's not true. It's not true that it was a cop out, but a little bit I felt like the way once Danny Garcia ended up in the Death Riders, the fact that it's like now nothing is, they didn't kind of like, he doesn't kind of have a character about it and they're not doing anything with it. I'm like, I do just keep thinking like, Danny, I got to sit down with you. Like, we just want to keep it as an underlying thread, buddy. We want to just be able to see some little things coming through. Because I just felt like it ended up feeling a little anticlimactic, even though I did think the whole thing was executed pretty well and I liked it and I liked where it ended up. But I'm like, I'd like to feel like it still means something.
There's so much he could be doing in the background that he's not doing that I'm sort of frustrated by. And I'm kind of like, you guys could be playing up a lot of stuff. Like, it's fine to have Daddy Magic trotted out every third collision to have an emotion about it. Yeah. But, like, you could have an emotion about it. Like, you could be clearly having emotions in the background of these promos.
And I wish you would. And it's crazy because it's like, even people who are really bad at everything else they've ever done are good at that. Like Wardlow was good at that, actually.
Wardlow was great at that. Yeah.
Wardlow was great at that. And then that's why it was so disappointing when Wardlow came to the fore and you were like, oh, you are horrible at everything. All right.
It's true. And but that was really good with
Wardlow was like a silent film actor.
All
of a sudden
Talkies
came to town and he was like, oh no.
He's a Lana What's-Her-Face from Singing in the Rain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the Danny Garcia one, that is a good one, because it's like, in the short term, it wasn't a cop-out, but in the long term, like, if you go back to 2 years ago when, like, Bryan Danielson was trying to recruit him and stuff, then it's crazy. It's like, that is, like, a huge letdown of an ongoing thing. So, yeah. Good answer.
Good answer. Thank you for letting me steal it.
Okay, so, next one. I called this the Puppet Monet Award. But what you loved that others in wrestling this year that others were most upset about?
Like everything we loved.
I know. I thought I did think of Puppet Monet, but then I was like, I think everything we say on our podcast pretty much. Like
mine, Christian using the cash-in to lose the belt in 5 minutes. So funny. It's one of the funny things that ever happened, and everyone was so mad about the cash-in. They were so mad about that match, so mad about the ending. The cash-in thing baggage that people have, it often makes me feel like, just show me on the doll where WWE hurt you, you know? Amazing moment. So funny.
Mine was the Jailhouse Basement promo, which I still stand by was an amazing promo, and I loved every second of it. And I think
Jailhouse Basement.
Where Darby and Mox
and Darby. Oh God, you're right. Yeah, that's it.
That's
oh my God, I can't believe that we logged on after watching that to find out that everybody hated it. It did feel like, oh, I've gone through to the Mirrorverse because we were so happy.
we had a great time. We were like, this is wonderful. I enjoyed that thoroughly. And then we logged online and people were like, Mr. Khan is going to be arrested by
and he's going to that jailhouse. Yeah, that's a good one. That's it. Yeah.
So funny. Our friend Mike recently said, he was like, I don't know if Tunnel Talk is going to like to hear this, but they're the most normal people wrestling teams. And I was like, that's such a weirdly huge compliment to me. It's so weird, but kind of true, I guess.
I'm like, we're weird in a totally different way that the wrestling space can't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think there's a thing with wrestling dude fans who have been fans since childhood and took so much shit for being wrestling fans that like they get cringe embarrassed by stuff that's bad.
Yeah.
But like sometimes the stuff that's bad is also unbelievably good. And like it's good, but it's not good for the reasons that you think. Like, it's not prestige drama. It's like fucking deranged bullshit. Like, and that promo to me was like, it wasn't good, but it was great. Like,
it was amazing.
Well, and I think the thing is too, is that like the stuff that's actually embarrassing to normies is like the stuff that lifelong wrestling fans think isn't embarrassing. Kind of like I was just thinking about OC on Katie Nolan's podcast where she was like, yeah, my fiance like loved wrestling and I was kind of trying to enjoy it for him, but like I was like, this is really silly. And then I saw Orange Cassidy and I was like, oh, it's all supposed to be silly, and that brought me in. Whereas I think often lifelong fans think the silliness somehow is embarrassing, but it's like, no, that lets us know that you're not taking it too seriously, like what the medium is, you know, and then you can like enter into it better.
Sarah, what would your answer to this be? Oh, sorry, Trish, were you about to say?
I probably would say anything with Harley Cameron. I just think Harley Cameron is extremely entertaining, and I find her really amusing. And like, I don't know, I think the puppets are spectacular. Like, why would you ever not do that?
That was another thing where I was shocked that there was a whole. I mean, I didn't even really comprehend that much of it, because every time I saw like a tweet about the puppet situation, it was like, I can't even read this. Like, you guys are really mad? I don't understand. Like, it's really not abnormal for any and I've only watched AEW, so if I'm saying it doesn't seem abnormal, like, you can trust, like, it's not abnormal for AEW. Like, I have no other frame of reference. I've never been to this bad place.
I feel like part of it is that, like, I never felt like the puppet was ever breaking the universe rules, and I always felt like it was so specifically done to needle Mercedes Moné's character, and it was perfect for that because she was easily needled by the stupid puppet. That, like, I don't know, it was one of those things where I was like, do you guys understand comedy at all? Like,
no, the answer is no. The answer is no. Humorless.
There used to be a British TV show in the 90s. And I don't think he's cancelled, so I think I can mention this because we don't have a great record with British TV presenters in the 80s. But he used to just go, he used to like beat this Gordon the Gopher thing, or like up on his hand and just like beat it and just be like, it's a puppet! And I get exactly the same feeling when it comes to this every single time. It's like, it's just a puppet. Like, get over yourselves.
We all, calm.
Yeah, that's it. Mine would be the gummy bears at Forbidden Door.
Oh yeah, that was fucking hilarious.
Oh my god, I forgot there was discourse about that too.
That was spectacular.
People hate
Mox's face with the gummy bears was also perfect.
Mox does hate it, and you're like, no, fucking Mox was perfectly happy.
Well, and the thing with the gummy bears was that Nick was supposed to, in universe, not realize they were gummy bears, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can't. This is a great category because somehow every single thing that's come up, I've just been like, oh yeah. The way people were arguing about that was insane.
Yeah. That was one of the things where, because I was like at the show, like, you get home, you go to like, you get a hotel, go to sleep, you get up the next morning and you're like, what the fuck are you whining about coming this for?
It's so funny.
Oh my god, like, why is this like?
People make all these assumptions about Mox, and they do all these self-inserts sometimes with Mox, where they're like, Mox must hate this, or Mox must love this, and I'm just like, just pay attention to the television and you can pretty clearly tell what he likes and he doesn't like.
I was going to say, it's always writ large across Mox's face when he's having a good time.
Yeah.
And I don't get the impression he's getting forced into a lot of stuff, to be honest.
No. The Young Bucks clearly brought back were part of what brought back his love of wrestling this year, just based on how he behaved when they started doing stuff with the Death Riders versus before that. Like, he was having the time of his life.
Guys,
that was his turning point.
They're actually blackmailing him. They're actually forcing him to do these things. And every week on TV, for those with eyes to see, he's clearly communicating, help, get me out of here. Like, they're forcing me to do this, and I wish there was anything I could do to get out of it, but I can't.
It's got to be right up there with the whole Mox and CM Punk are really close.
Oh my god.
They're really good. They're really good friends. They're really close. Like,
I remember how much shit I got about that when I first pointed out. Like,
you did. I was like,
that was so funny.
And yet, it's girls that are parasocial. It makes you think.
And then Mox goes on his podcast, and he's like, that guy.
That fucking guy.
That fucking guy.
What's his dick? Yeah.
What's his dick?
That's actually what I call all my friends. So
God, there's no more power move at work than pretending you can't remember somebody's name.
Yeah.
I do it all
You
the
have
time.
that?
It's terrible.
You have that? Because like in our business, like nobody knows anybody's name. We just say mate, and then if you learn someone's name, it's because something bad has happened.
No, I will often apologize to a guy because I'm like, I'm so sorry. There's so many white men that it's really hard for me to keep track of.
oh my
all of
God,
them.
Sarah, you're so powerful. I love you.
Crazy
I
things, like,
love you.
Sarah will sometimes tell work stories, and it's like I could do a pretty good impression of Sarah just by using like names that like Bill, Bob, Steve, Tim, and like maybe I'll throw in a Brandon, but that's a little too interesting. So like, I probably should.
That's young. That's
Yeah,
that's a
yeah.
little millennial. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his dick? Anyway, extremely powerful.
Yeah.
So yeah, Gummy Bears is mine, and I still
Yeah,
don't understand what your
excellent.
problem was with that. Especially because by the end of the show, like Marina Shafir had to like climb over a thing, and Ibushi was running into the cage at full blown speed.
What an evening. What an evening's entertainment.
And everyone's just like, yeah, like no one cares because we know he's got an injury, he's going off, and they're all just like singing to the music as like Ibushi goes crazy. Oh, it's so funny. Anyway, right, the next category is the Seth Rollins Award, derogatory. For most fashionable. And Sarah, you might have to go first here, seeing as you once said that Seth Rollins quote,
He served cut that one time, and I've never stopped hearing about this.
I believe it. He's
Yeah.
just cut a lot. Whenever I see pictures of him, I'm like, yeah.
He like did a whole thing with the dropping of the thing. It was spectacular.
Listen, it is so important that we say what we see. That is, we observe.
Exactly. We're
And then we
scientists.
We're
state
scientists.
our observed.
Agreed.
We
Thank
state
you.
our observes.
We do state our
You're
observes.
exactly right. You're exactly right.
My choice for this definitely has to be the Young Bucks. I think they just
Absolutely.
absolutely destroyed
1000%.
it fashionably this year, complete from start to bottom. The whole founding fathers motif with the Revolutionary War stuff, the fact that Matt Jackson just kept taking the joke further and further and further with the low-cut V-necks.
Matt Jackson said, I am on Project Runway. I'm making my own V-necks.
Yeah.
In my mind, don't tell me if you know who was cutting the V-necks. To me, he was hard at work in his studio saying, how low can I go?
Right. And then he finally just took his top off, and we all rejoiced.
And he was looking at himself in the mirror in those deep V's saying, like, now what could this use? And just periodically saying, you know what, I will put a pearl on.
Yeah.
I will put a pearl on.
He looks in the mirror and he adds a pearl
He adds a pearl.
before he leaves the house.
Beautiful.
It's crazy that I didn't give this to the Young Bucks, but I did give it to Mercedes because
Oh,
wow.
single
Yeah.
time that she came down,
She
for
does
the
do an amazing job.
ring, I was like, "What
Yeah.
are you wearing? Who even sells that? Where did you find it? How
And
did
we-
you acquire it?"
We did a couple times, and this has happened to us very rarely, I think, in the world of wrestling. She would come out in something, and it would be like, we have to start Googling. We have to figure out where we think these outfits are coming from.
Yeah, yeah.
So I agree. She is up there. She's up there.
Yeah.
I'm still giving it to Mr. Project Runway, but
I'm giving it Tony Storm with this.
I was going to say, Tony Storm has done a very good job with the
Incredible.
costuming. I agree with that.
And she's in the same realm of the gimmick, but she changes it up a lot, and it's often like crazy. It's always beautiful.
Yep.
I think she's been great. And Swerve always pays a ton of attention to like all the details. Of
Swerve
his
does a
presentation.
very good job, but Swerve is also still in that kind of like, I haven't watched anime / I don't care about video games thing where I'm just like,
like me, just like me.
yeah, it's just like, they're
that's
just like,
true.
it's like, they're like wrestler gear. Like Tony Storm is like moved beyond wrestler gear, right? Like Matt
Yes.
Jackson is doing something beyond wrestling gear to within
Yeah.
the bounds of wrestling gear. Swerve and Ospreay are doing a fine job, but like,
It's funny to sometimes realize that I am missing out on a lot of layers of
Yes,
reference in
yes.
wrestling gear by simply not having watched animes.
yes.
Yeah.
It is funny because you're like, I'm not a fucking nerd. So I don't know what's happening.
I always found out what was going on with Swerve by listening to the next O&R because James would explain it to Rich, and that was
That's
always
right.
a
Whether he
highlight.
wanted
Me
him
and-
to or not.
Every week, Rich would be like, "Now what was going on with that?" And James would be like, "Oh, so in episode 4 of this thing," and he would explain the whole thing, and me and Rich would be sitting there going,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's extremely cute, and I am happy for these guys that they get to indulge their little nerd side, but I feel like an old woman when I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, yes, this 1940s reference is more my jam.
Yeah.
Trish, what's your favorite?
My favorite this year has been Yotasuji. Because
Now tell us what he's been up to, because I can't say that I know, fashion-wise.
yeah, so no, he's all coats and the long brow hat, but there's just something about it where I'm just like,
He looks like Carmen Sandiego in a good way.
yeah, he just
that.
has
Aligned
it
with
just
Tony.
like it just makes such a difference to his act and where he was like when he was here on like Excursion. It's like a different man, and then you have this long brown like hat, and then all you see is like the smile, and it's just like slightly sinister, but also kind of slightly cool. And then yeah, I do like kind of Swerve's look, and I like that he's kind of moved into kind of callback gear and stuff like that. Spending too much time with Hangman by the sound of that, when you think about it. But yeah, pretty much we've gone through all the options I would have gone through before Suchi. So
Yeah.
there we go. All right. So skipping to the next one. So this is the Eddie Hook Dating Game Award for things that you are now personally responsible for.
That's a good one.
Oh my goodness.
So for the things that you now feel personally responsible for in wrestling this year.
Well, it is actually the top thing on my resume that Tunnel Talk helped the Young Bucks get their groove back and
Gain their
realize-
self-confidence and pop their tops off.
Pop
those
those
tops off.
little tops. That is,
Yeah.
if I do nothing else in my entire lifetime, I'll always have that.
Yeah.
I still can't believe we said it to their faces.
It was you,
Like,
Anne. You were so great.
You in particular,
So great.
man. That little moment where you said, "You guys always look great."
They were going into body insecurities that I didn't know they had, and
I know. Well, that was
really
scary,
didn't
but-
know how to deal with.
Yeah, I think that was. I'm proud of us. I think it was that light was always in them. You know, that light was always in them. But I'm glad that we could be a part of saying, please share the light, share that light.
Yeah.
I think we made Ham happen. I do. I think we may have made Ham happen.
Ham is right.
I think also pause on the bed was you know.
Pause on the bed.
Pause on the bed.
And
I always miss Osprey for that.
I feel like you guys are responsible for the cafeteria scene in that one episode.
oh my god,
Oh,
I
I think
forgot
we
about the
are, yeah.
cafeteria scene.
You
I hope
begged
it had
for
something
that.
to do with that. I
And
do.
begged for it.
Yeah.
For years. And I do want to say, it's like now that we're talking about all the things we got that we wanted, it's greedy to say, but there's still basically 2 weeks left in the year. Tony, you can still buy Constantine. You can still pay for Constantine. There's
fact that-
I
time.
never heard this
It
song.
can't be that expensive.
The fact that BTE a week later bought did a royalty version of the closest they could possibly get to Constantine without
Yeah.
shelling it out, I do feel like was also an interesting moment. But
Oh, yeah.
hey,
For us,
Tony,
you think?
yeah,
Beautiful.
oh yeah, Tony, pay Andrew McMahon some money.
I know. I don't want to sound like I don't appreciate that we got emo references after that. It was
Yeah.
emo fall, as it should be.
Got some eyeliner. Got some.
Oh my god, I
girl
forgot
jeans.
about the eyeliner.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
BT has been targeted. It's beautiful.
How does it feel to get everything you've ever wanted? I'll ask for more. I'll still ask for more. I'm just saying that Tony has the
So
money,
good.
so it's like World's End. You probably need a big build, package.
They need
Constantine
something
is
to
there.
distract us from the main event title scene, so Constantine is there.
If the Young Bucks
Constantine
ever
can come
came out
walking
to
down the stairs.
Constantine, I would just have.
Well, the Young Bucks were posting something
Stroke.
about trying to figure out whether they have it in the budget to buy Carry On again for their
nice.
their three trios match. I'm like, do Constantine instead.
Do Constantine and have Kenny be Constantine. Come on, it's right
Standing
there.
in her underwear. Yeah.
We're just trying to
And that's
find
when the O
something for
lights up
Kenny
around
to do.
him.
We just spend all our time trying to figure out something for Kenny to do, don't we? Like,
Yeah, we just
He
want him
knows
happy.
it.
I just want him happy. Sometimes I
Yeah.
worry that that's not coming across when I'm like, Kenny was dissociating. It's like, I just want you to be happy, Kenny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Yes.
What do you guys feel personally responsible for in wrestling?
Yeah.
No one listens to our podcast, so we're not responsible for anything.
That's what I'm always saying about you guys is like you have no influence on the community.
No,
I say it behind your backs a lot. I say they have no influence on the
Thank
community.
you.
It's so
You
sad.
should say that. That's a nice compliment. I appreciate it.
You guys are constantly bringing things to light that then, and it's a little bit of an indictment, then like set a discourse cycle. You know, it's like you will cause a discourse with your insightful commentary.
Yeah.
It's great.
I still get so happy.
That's what sarcasm was not.
No.
I still get so happy every time I see some jagoff try to make some stupid point about ratings, and then I'll look, and underneath it, there'll be a familiar face being like, actually, it counts ad breaks.
I definitely want to be somebody who's known for saying actually a lot in internet arguments.
You are personally responsible for us now forever as wrestling fans counting the ad breaks. I mean, we will be like, well, that was in Q2, so I think we all know what that means.
Oh, look, they got a double ad break. See?
I don't know. I do feel like I don't know if I'm responsible for it, but I do feel like us complaining about it helped with the Jeff Jarrett getting ditched off of
Hell yeah.
I do think
TV
that,
in January.
Salute.
Yeah.
Not that that's a thing to be proud of, but
I think it is.
Yeah.
We didn't want to see it anymore.
No,
so.
I needed to go. Yeah.
nobody wanted to see
And
it.
I mean, this isn't quite your podcast, but Trish, I think your article
Yeah.
certainly
Yeah.
changed
Oh, yeah.
the
Ending the year with a
flavor.
bang.
Yeah.
Yep. 100%.
Talk about setting the discourse cycle. Am I right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She's like, I can't respond. I will sit here stony faced.
Who, me?
It was all going so well, and I thought, all right, people I want to are reading it, sort of thing, and whatever. And then it's like, oh, by the way, it's on Wrestle Talk, and I'm like, it's a what? You've got like, oh, it's got a little like emblem. I was like, okay, oh shit.
Got some legs. Got some long legs there.
Good work can be its own reward, but also its own punishment.
It's true.
Very true.
It's so weird whenever anything like that blows up, and how and where you end up and stuff. No, so my favorite, this is so stupid, was the Saudi Arabia episode we did on Punk and John Cena, because like,
Oh, yes.
that is the whole reason I did Pollock the first time, because Pollock couldn't stop laughing.
CM Punk, like, I do not want to spend my life talking about that man, but god damn it, he makes it so easy. Just stop being such a version of yourself, dude. Why are you like this? Oh my god.
He can't.
Wherever you go, there you are.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing.
Therapy would be cheaper than so many of the things. The hair implants? I mean, my god, allegedly.
All right, okay.
He is litigious, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Here's your additional question: who has the worst hair implants, CM Punk or MJF?
Oh, it's got to be Punk. MJF like tried to downplay it and then was like, "I'm in on the joke, ha ha ha." Punk was like, "They say I have hair implants." I'm like, whatever.
And I have
TV
to say,
show.
when you look at the results, like CM Punk looks worse now that he has them.
Yeah.
Because he does look like what do people call him to be mean? Like corporate
Beavis and Butthead.
piss boy punk? I don't know.
Corporate piss boy punk. I go Beavis and Butthead. Now he's like corporate piss boy.
I forgot his name, actually. I forgot it was CM Punk, so I thought I had to find something with a P.
Corporate piss boy. I feel like I'm gonna just call that from now on because it's too good. Corporate piss boy.
Corporate piss boy punk. We're all saying that, right? That's what we've all been calling it.
Who isn't saying it? That's what they call it backstage. Corporate piss boy. All the NXT kids. Oh, there goes corporate piss boy.
I'm imagining it like the Beauty and the Beast song where they're singing, like watching Belle go along. You know, it's like, there he goes, corporate piss boy punk. All I was trying to say was that he looks worse. He got them and he made himself look more like a Cena toy doll. And MJF whether you think he needed them or not, like, he looks normal. He looks fine, you know?
Yeah. It's like his hair texture is weird and bad, but Punk is like doing a straight up thing, and it makes him look older somehow.
He is like the personification of "Hi there, fellow children." Of like,
it is, yeah.
How do you do, fellow kids?
Yeah, totally.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
I can't even remember why we're talking about this, honestly. I don't know how this happened.
You have to talk for a minute because I can't stop laughing.
If this was Tunnel Talk, that is what our episode would be.
Absolutely.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, corporate piss boy.
Merry Christmas, corporate piss boy.
This is how punk rock dies. Corporate piss.
Oh god,
Oh my God.
I look like I've had a breakdown.
Wow.
Now this has been my finest work yet.
Somebody's moving up the power rankings.
I think you made it to number 1 with that one.
That can't
of
stay.
tab closures. I agree.
You've taken down everyone else. You're straight to
I
the
don't
top.
like that. I gotta crawl down the ladder real quick.
Oh my god. Right. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. I can't even see my own notes. Right. Okay, so I told you this wasn't going to go well. No, I can't stop laughing. Right, and we're calm, and we breathe. We breathe.
Your mind is the pond.
And corporate piss boy is the fish.
Did you start me again?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm crawling back down the
I'm gonna
narrations.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna get my question out, and then I'm gonna go. I'm just turn the mic off and just laugh for a minute.
And then I'm leaving.
Yeah. So next one is for the Jet Speed Award for healthiest on-screen marriage, best
good.
on-screen relationship.
Best on-screen relationship. Ooh.
Nice.
I gave this to Tony and Mina.
Yeah.
I think, they're definitely strong. Their relationship, has like really blossomed in terms of passion and support.
Absolutely. Is it as interesting as some straight relationships? No, it never could be, of course, but
It's too healthy for
kidding.
that. It's too healthy for it.
it's too healthy. Yeah, no. I think I do think they have the healthiest relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That still has that little spark in it. You're like, ooh, you have the love is there.
Yeah.
I'm probably disagreeing with the spirit of the title of this award, but I have to go for whatever was going on between Swerve, Hangman, and Ospreay. Because
that's what I was going to say for best, and not
that's
healthy.
the most interesting.
Not
Yeah.
healthiest.
Okay. For most interesting relationship, for sure. But I love the idea of anything that Swerve and Hangman are involved in being termed healthy.
Yeah.
I wish that we could
the document she gave us said best on-screen relationships. So I was like, oh yeah, Swerve Hangman, and then it's like healthiest. Like, oh, that's totally different.
Right.
I wish that we could
Okay.
all
Let's go
with
best.
straight
Let's go best.
faces commit to being like
Straight faces.
straight faces commit to being like Hangman and Swerve, the growth that they demonstrated this year, the way that they learned to communicate with each other. I've rarely seen a better example of healthy relationship development on TV.
I
Really
feel like
beautiful.
Ospreay has to be
Kinda
a part
true.
of that. That has to be a trio.
No, he is. I
Because
agree.
Ospreay was like, "You guys should get along together," and like this most no other idiot in the world would suggest that those two guys become friends, but this idiot did.
In a way, it was the best interpersonal moment of the year on AEW when Hangman came into the Swerve locker room and Ospreay was just there looking between them like, kiss, 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 kiss. And then so gamely, and it must have been the hardest thing in the world for him, was like, okay, I can leave. I can leave, but I'll want to hear about it later.
He's outside the door.
I know.
Yeah.
So what happened?
Yeah.
That first moment where they were like walking together with the chains and not looking at each other, I think we were joking in our group chat that Swerve was somewhere with two text threads open, one to Hangman and Swerve, being like, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. On the other text thread, he was texting Doc Samson and being like, you have to fucking let me back in. I have to be there. Please clear me. I can't.
I just know that Ospreay was sobbing in his living room, just like crying, like, I should be there. I should be there. I'm so happy for them. I should be there. I should be there. I should be there.
Oh, for best relationship, we also have to talk about Tony Schiavone and Nigel McGuinness.
Oh my
obviously.
God!
Obviously.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What else could you
Beautiful
do?
marriage.
Yeah.
The way that, I mean, it's so, the way that there's no, I can't imagine they wanted to communicate anything they communicated to us.
Yeah.
And I think they would be horrified to learn that
Yeah.
what we saw with our eyes.
But just, I think perhaps my greatest achievement of the year was just that 1.5-minute edit that I did of them to the song I can't remember now, zooming in on Nigel so carefully removing Tony from the ring. Just like, Tony, this isn't safe. I have to help you out of the ropes.
Did you do Sarah McLachlan to that one? Like
Maybe
the
I
animal shelter song? I think you might have.
The
In the
animal
arms
shelter
of
song. You have just destroyed my soul because I don't know the song from the end of season 2 of Buffy.
I did whatever song they do as the joke on Community, where it's like if you
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was.
The animal shelter
Anyway.
song.
Well, just
Beautiful.
the fact that they wrote that as Tony Schiavone being the damsel who desperately needs to be rescued,
Yes.
and Nigel rising from retirement because his beloved needs him. Hello? Of course
Yeah.
I'm interested. Of course I'm fascinated.
And I think it's like there's a lesson here for us all. Like, it's like, why do I do get pissed off whenever there's like an intergender storyline where they do any kind of damseling, even sometimes when they kind of make the man the damsel. And I think it kind of is because it's like, then, well, why then don't you do this when it's only men or when it's only women? Like, I'm offended that you wait until it's intergender to do damseling stuff. Anybody can and should be a damsel because I like watching it.
Yeah.
Although I did enjoy when Adam Cole was the damsel to Britt
That's
Baker.
true.
That was fun. But
It's true.
Yeah, and they have done it a little bit with Mina and Tony.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mia
And-
has been damseled.
She's been
And
damseled.
OC and Chuck Taylor in the last one.
And of course, doesn't the daintiest, most perfect damsel of all time, our princess, the people's princess, doesn't
You're right.
like
They
that.
should be
And
hitting that beat all
and
the time,
that's why I'll never come back to TV.
I'm just hanging around
People
backstage in my overly large shirt.
I love you, baby. I miss you.
We miss you.
so much.
Come home.
Come home. Come home.
I feel like those are good. That's why I feel like anytime people are like, "Oh, they should do this real life angle where Jon Moxley threatens Renee," I'm like, I don't want to know that any
absolutely
people
not.
are married to other wrestlers. The best thing they've ever done is pretended like Marina Shafir and Roddy have never met before in their lives.
Yes.
That's true. Oh, that was a great moment.
Never
Yeah.
do an angle with real life spouses or real life whatever. I don't ever want to know about it. Like, and when you going off on FTR for the whole thing with Tony Storm and Juice Robinson was
You were
iconic,
right to do it, yeah.
beautiful.
Thanks so much.
You were right to do it. I was standing and cheering. I wasn't standing because I wasn't sober, but I was still cheering.
And Sarah famously can't stand up when she's
Famously.
on substances.
Yeah, Allie has seen this in real life. She knows. But seriously, like, I don't want to see that. I would much rather the wrestlers pretend they're married to people that they're not married to and pretend that their real life spouses don't exist. There's nothing there that's fun for me. Women don't enjoy this shit in a combat sports narrative because the women are always the one that have to, like, eat shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see it with Ty and Sammy
Yes,
and how
it
bad it
fucks
was for
them
both of
both.
them. But
Yeah.
to fuck Ty more,
Yep.
you know, and it
Yeah.
always fucks the women more
Right.
when they do that kind of
It
stuff. Because
wasn't-
then you're just like the accessory. So it's like Tony and Marina were both so smart to be like, I've never met my husband before. He will not factor
Yeah.
into anything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Geniuses.
I also appreciate that Jungle Boy and Anna Jay have never
Yeah,
done
100%.
anything other than
Yeah.
wink.
Yeah.
They winked
Smart.
at it that one time, I think. Where
Yeah.
they-
Yeah. A wink is fine.
wink
Roddy
is
and Marina
fine.
did a wink.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
like to do a little something where it's like,
Yeah.
if you know it's funny is great.
Right.
Yeah.
But it should never be
Which-
text.
Not to talk about current events, which is not what this episode's about.
Scared.
But that's why it made me a little nervous. I saw that screenshot of Samantha. What's her face?
Oh,
I keep wanting to
Irvin?
say
Ricochet's
Samantha
wife?
Irvin.
Oh.
I keep wanting to say Samantha Ronston. I'm like, I know that's not that person, but at the same time, don't you kind of want that? No, but like Samantha Irving changed her bio to be like about to be the wrestling world's greatest manager, and I'm like, I don't really want you to be.
I
Ricochet's
see this. I
manager.
disagree. I see. My main thing with this is the same thing I feel about with like Renee and Jon Moxley, right? Where Renee is clearly Jon Moxley's wife, and that's helped her with the interviews. But because she's not a wrestler, it doesn't impact the storylines. And I feel like that might be the case with her as a manager. Like, I'm willing to give it a try first.
So the thing is that like Renee never you could potentially watch AEW and not realize that Renee and Mox are like.
But sometimes she will explicitly
She
reference
will,
it.
but like it's not dependent. Like I just don't want it to be another like Miro and Lana thing,
I
You know what I
agree.
mean? Like I just don't
You
want
don't want them
that
to do a
come back.
cucking storyline.
I don't want them
only
to
a
try to.
cucking storyline.
I don't want them to try to top the cucking storyline, which happened once and should never happen
Listen,
again.
but
Should
here's
know.
the thing, though. What has Ricochet done wrong since setting a foot in AEW?
It's true. That's true. He's got
After the first couple months,
yeah.
he's been
And-
perfect. Yeah.
Also, on another note, wasn't there actually kind of a second cucking storyline with Kenny and the Young Bucks?
So true. So they can work. Yeah.
They can work. Now, did that come up in Leah's favorite promo of the year that was otherwise universally panned? Yes, but
Once again, Trish and Sarah spend an entire year building up credibility, and then in 1 month we're like, cucking is good.
Destroy it.
Cucking
It
is
only
good, piss boys.
it only takes a second to ruin a reputation. Yeah.
you
I
guys
think
build a Jenga tower block by block. We come in cat style, knock it off the desk.
Right off.
Listen, there
I
may be
think also, I was just going to say the Mox and Renee thing, it works the best when Eddie is talking to Renee and it's clear they have some kind of understanding. That's what you know?
Yeah.
Like, and that's the time I feel like it comes up the most that they're married, which I appreciate.
I feel like she's done a good job with both. I feel like she created these independent relationships with Hangman and with Orange Cassidy,
Yes.
and when they were feuding with Moxley, it elevated
so
their
good.
interviews
Yeah.
with her. I feel like they
Yeah.
did a good job with that. But yeah, I agree.
She's so good at her job. It's
She's
like,
so
you know,
good.
She doesn't
She's
feel like
so
an accessory to
good.
anybody.
Never.
Yeah.
Fucking love Renee.
Anyway, sorry I interrupted the cornholing.
You're like, I had to get my real
dragged
points in
it
though.
down.
And you know what? We are on the Trish and Sarah podcast.
So I
if
had
ever-
to bring up Eddie being the third in my marriage.
That's all what we're all about is menage a trois.
Simply a fact.
Yeah.
And
Simply a
this is the
fact.
space for facts.
That's right. We're a news source.
That's really the funniest thing that it's like, actually, that doesn't come from anyone doing anything. We've just now assigned ourselves that. We're like, we know you could take this too seriously.
Oh, I'm just going to keep using it. I think it's great. I'm like, yep, Tunnel Talk, new source of social suplex network. That's it. That's my
Breaking
thing
it.
now.
Yep.
Proud
it.
to serve you. Proudly serving you since about a month ago.
Dave is so confused always.
What news have they ever broken?
Oh, no. Right, okay. Well, on the subject of... I don't know what the subject is.
Great. Perfect. Merry Christmas, corporate piss boys.
Transitions are fucked. There we go. All right. So this is inspired by something Forbidden Door. So this is the booker who most requires to be hit with a train hammer award. Inspired by our Discord when Gato came out at Forbidden Door, and everyone was like, "Trish, get a hammer, get him!" And
I
See,
love
this is one where-
I love that you're our hammer source.
Yeah, you guys are
well-
going to have to do it because we watch one promotion, so it's like
Yeah.
one booker best ad. Whereas,
I was
although I
gonna
do
say-
think that New Japan sucks
Yep.
shit now. So
Right, I was
don't
gonna
know.
say we only have familiar with one booker, so my answer to this was everybody on Twitter.
Oh, Leah, that's a great
Beautiful.
Time magazine
Yeah.
kind of.
You,
The booker of the year, you.
Little mirror. Yeah.
Now that actually is the funniest. That is the funniest possible
Yeah.
joke. Yes.
Yeah. Good one.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I feel like every booker has had some really bad moments. I mean, Triple H has fucking squandered Cena's
Everything.
retirement. Tony Khan has squandered Hangman's title reign. Geto has squandered the second half of the year. Although he has rallied, it seems like, for Tanahashi's retirement a little bit. But there was some dire moments.
He's had a good month after he made
had a
us sit
good
through
month.
House of Torture and Ren Narita for the whole summer.
Right. So, like,
and Evil and everything else.
It is booker discourse where it's like every booker of every promotion is tied for last, and what I would do is first. You know?
Right. But what I would do would solve every problem.
Absolutely.
You know what? I bet it would. It would.
Yeah.
You're so right for that, honey. Go to sleep.
Yeah. You could manage all these egos, no problem.
You do
Don't worry about
amazing.
it.
hell yeah. Please. God, could you imagine Copeland coming to you and being like, "Listen, I've got a great idea." Like,
I'd
All
love
these people whose like job is to be charismatic and manipulate people.
I do my
It's like-
entrance. just the exact same as I always do it.
I will never fool myself, unlike some of you marks. I will never fool myself into thinking that I would do a great job as a booker because I know that the second anyone came up to me like that, like they're looming, I'm short, he's tall, he's looming, being like, I got a hot idea. I know that I can't hide a single thought I have on my face. I have a Muppet face. I make every expression says too much. And within minutes of me starting booking, people would just be like, I can see that you hate it. Like, they're mad at me. They're mad at me the whole time. I can't hide a single thing I'm thinking.
I do think when Tony Khan has a reputation for just ghosting people and not replying to their texts, I'm like, relatable king in a way.
Relatable king.
Like, he's like, I know I can't respond normally, so best not to respond. I'm like, you are right for that.
Like,
so
true.
true.
After the 45th text from Dax Harwood, what if we win all the belts and we hold all the belts for a while? And Tony's like,
what if I blocked your number?
What if I
story
hold
idea,
my
Woody.
silence?
Yeah, great story idea. Love that for you. I think they all suck in their own individual ways, except for the guy from Stardom that everybody seems to love.
True. Hear good things.
Yeah, hear good things. Trish?
Trisha? Somebody, I think it was Cinema Martial Arts on Twitter, was replying to Tim Hunter about something, and it was just like an exasperated tone, and it was just like, I'm just so sick of the fact that Tunnel Talk won't watch Stardom because I know that they'd be happier, I'd be happier, we'd all be happier.
I bet you're right.
Wow, so true, yeah.
And yet our behavior won't change.
No, unfortunately.
Until Stardom gets a TNT deal.
Pretty much, yeah. Is it going to air in America at 8 p.m.? I don't know.
Trish, the
Who would I hit with a hammer?
Yeah.
That's the question. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
Murder
have like
question.
mini hammers for everyone.
Yeah.
The most fun would be Gado, because I believe that there's a regular thing where Gado gets really mad and he's like, I'm not coming back. Like, someone's hit him with a hammer and he just comes back the next day and pretends it's not happened. So I think if I hit Gado with a hammer, like, he'd just come back the next day and be like, my hammer, no one hit
Too
me.
many lives.
Yeah. He'd be like, I didn't get hit with a hammer. And like, it'd just be like Groundhog Day, wouldn't it? You just have to like hit him with a hammer each time. But so yeah, we'll go with him. I'll hit him with a hammer.
He's doing I ate and dead.
Yeah, I know. Like, we'll decide on the size of the hammer after Wrestle Kingdom, right?
Yeah, there we go.
If Suji doesn't win, we'll find a big hammer. If he
Do
does,
a hammer skit in your BTE.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
right, okay,
Mm.
right.
Yeah.
I'll go. Yeah, we'll go donkey and we'll get a hammer. That's
Yes.
fine. Okay,
Yeah.
Nice.
all right. That sounds really murderous. Like,
And it will feel that way when we watch it.
Yeah.
what happens? It's better if I wrap it in a glow stick or not.
We'll leave that in your hands. You're the creative.
cool.
Excuse me.
Right. I'm definitely not the creative. That's why we're Trish and Sarah and you're Tunnel Talk.
Yep. Yep.
We're actually a news source, so
What are we going to call this podcast? 3 weeks. Took us 3 weeks to come up with that name, folks. Not creative.
All right. So, final award.
Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, I was going to do a little clap, like, woo! We don't have the One Nation Radio soundboard here. We're cheap as chips, right? We're not, so you get that. So, seeing as Tunnel Talk are on the show, this will be the Mummy Slaughter Ham of the Year award, or the Big Ham Award, if you so choose. If you so choose.
Now,
Ooh, this is a big year.
This is a big year.
This is
and
a
I
big
think
year.
We've been kind of working through our feelings about this all year because we've been saying Mox is making a real run at it, and what do we get? Like, Matt Jackson has won Mommy's Little Ham for the last 25 years. And so is this the year he finally gets unseated? I'm scared, but excited.
I mean, I think it is. I think Mox took it this year, and I don't know if it's recency bias, but I mean, he's just really had a generational run.
He has had a generational run.
let me make some points. Mox, since he entered the running earlier this year, I don't think he's missed a week as a ham. Yeah. I think every week he has had a giftable ham moment. He made ham towns. One thing we'll say about John Moxley, he made ham towns. He was working ham shows.
Big ham guy.
He hasn't missed a week. He has found new ways to ham.
Yeah.
Constantly.
The spinning when Tony Storm was being hilarious.
Oh my God.
Beautiful hamming.
Beautiful hamming. I think that he has imbued others with the spirit of hamming. Like, I think I've seen every time he's near someone, his energy is ham with me, and people have hammed with him. It's not, and none of this is to say that Matt Jackson isn't the lifetime Mommy's Little Ham.
Obviously.
Of course he is. Yeah. But the integrity of the award demands that we recognize true excellence each and every year. And that's especially, John Moxley, last year, they were saying to you, they, not us, they were saying to you that you were washed. They were saying, basically being like,
based.
Cut him out. He shouldn't go here anymore. He shouldn't wrestle anymore. He should die. And you
send him back to WWE.
Send him back to WWE. Some of you really need to check your hyperbole, because when you're upset, you don't remember the mind is the pond.
Yeah,
okay?
Some of you definitely do.
John Moxley, you are my ham of the year.
Yeah.
I
gotta give it
Agreed.
to you. Gotta give it
Yeah.
to you.
I would like to.
It's incredible to defeat the man that the award is named for. I mean, it's the Matt Jackson
Vintage
Memorial.
Matt Jackson.
Mommy's
It
Little
is,
Ham.
yeah.
Oh, I thought
Actually, I think the Damon Salvatore Mommy's Little Ham Award,
Well,
but
that's true, yes, but
but because of Matt.
I would like to take a moment to recognize someone who I feel had a strong Mommy's Little Ham Award this year, and that is Mr. Kyle O'Reilly.
Oh, absolutely.
That's very
did.
true.
That's true.
He's someone though that like the thing is that like
He didn't make the towns.
Adam Cole's Normie Ray is so powerful that it kept Kyle in check. But the second that he escaped that Ray, unbelievable. The work he was doing with anytime he got anywhere near Mark Briscoe, he was out of his mind. He lost his mind.
Oh, yeah.
I understand your idea of the Kyle and OC relationship, but I just can't get past. I'm like, Kyle's heart belongs to Mark Briscoe.
Yeah,
it does.
It's true. Well, yeah, but that actually fits it perfectly. That's why OC and Roddy are shit out of luck. That's why they're fucking about it. Like, they're like, we wish we could be with Kyle. I wish Kyle would choose one of us. Kyle is like, I chose Mark Briscoe.
I feel like Orange Cassidy is like, well, I'm in a faction. I need to be in love with someone in my faction, so it has to be Kyle, obviously. And
he said, I've done the research.
I've done the research. I don't feel like he's actually engaging critically with his thought process there. I feel like he's just, going through the motions.
And most
That's
crucially,
fair.
Mark Briscoe has not noticed any of this.
No,
absolutely not.
He's too
He's on
distracted
his
by his
chicken
14th
farm with
child.
this. Exactly.
That is the beautiful thing about the conglomeration, is that it's actually just a line of people not noticing how anybody else feels about them at any given moment. And then they all have a group hug about it. It's like, actually, what the underpinnings of that faction are not very stable.
No, they're not healthy. They're not healthy. This is
no.
a therapist for each individual therapist is like, you need to get out of this friends group. You need to have people who are paying attention to what your emotional state is. And they're like, yeah, but I could hang out with these people who don't ever ask me any difficult questions, or like, how are you doing? I'm fine. And then we're talking about the word of the day. We're talking about a chicken. We're going and having shenanigans. That's why that group will survive.
Yeah.
That's broken open
Until
the emotional
they don't,
truth
Sarah.
of that faction.
Until they don't.
Thank you.
It's like, this is the faction you go into if you don't want to have emotional connections, but you want people near you.
Yeah, you want a group around you, but you don't want to talk about it.
I'm saying that only works for so long. So it's like, you think of the conglomeration as a happy-go-lucky wonderland where you can go to escape all your issues. You'll never have to talk about anything. It's going to be a hard awakening for some of you 3 years from now when the whole thing implodes.
It'd be amazing if OC like eventually imploded and was like, my whole time in the conglomeration was just to try to avoid my feelings about my murdered wife, Chuck Taylor. And he just had like a full depression. Like, he was just like leaning on Renee for like weeks.
I need a blow up OC promo where he's just screaming, I miss my dead wife. I want my dead wife back.
Tony opens up a backstage door and is like, can you open up the show? Can you give me a quick 15-minute open up the show with the luchador? And he's like, yeah, okay.
Oh my gosh.
If only.
Trish, who is your Mommy's Little Ham of the Year award?
So I've got a dark horse. But I think he's a well, no, maybe not a dark horse. Maybe a dark dog. So
is it Gabe Kidd?
Osprey? Is it Osprey?
It's Osprey.
Yeah, that's a good one.
He did good ham work.
Yeah. I think he's really worked on his ham work this year, and I think he's a future Mommy's Little Ham.
Yeah.
You are completely right. He had a very strong run in the spring, summer.
If he hadn't been out the back half of the year, I think he'd definitely.
The injury hurt him
Yeah.
with this award. I agree.
The injury hurt him. Yeah, as Ann said, couldn't make the towns. No, but that's right. His paws on the bed acting, some of the most innovative ham work that we've seen in the past couple of years, for sure.
Yeah, totally new genre of ham.
They've never done it like this before.
You rarely see another wrestler who's as
rebel.
invested in getting the two wrestlers to sleep with each other as we are on the show itself.
On screen.
Yeah.
It was thrilling. That's representation, actually.
It is. Ospreay is us.
Yeah.
Ospreay also wants to see Swerve and Hangman.
And I hope he gets to.
I hope he gets
everything he ever wanted. Yeah, that's a really good one. Yeah. Wow. It's really strong. A really strong year across the board.
It was a good year for face acting.
And ham.
Yeah.
It's funny that it's like I think someone probably out there is being like, Toni Storm hammed every second of this year, and it's like what she's doing is different. Actually,
it is.
It's
it
beyond
is.
ham.
Thank you.
It is beyond ham.
It is.
It's not
ham.
ham.
Because she is embodying. She's like,
camp.
I take it seriously. It's camp.
Yeah.
It's not ham. It's camp.
It's not ham. It's
Absolutely.
camp. Yeah, that's right.
Mercedes Moné though should be in the conversation.
Oh,
I don't
you're
disagree.
right.
She
You
definitely
are right.
should be, especially
Absolutely.
Gotta run
especially
her up in there.
lately. Yeah, with her slow crash out is really working for me.
Yeah.
I just feel like she's a little like this is going to sound insane, but I feel like she's a little too wet. Like I just need the hamminess to be drier.
Say more about that. Okay.
Like I don't know. I feel like her hamminess is kind of like she's all over the place with her hamminess, and I need like a little bit more contained hamminess. So that's the.
See it.
This is unfortunate. This is what Don Callis is saying about the hams in his house these days. I'm just feeling like these hams are a little too wet. Don't know how they got that way.
I think he does though.
He's pretending he does.
He's pretending he doesn't, but he does know how the hams got that. This show is for like 4 people who are not us. It's for the 5 of
really
us
went
and
deep.
like 4 people, and everybody else is going to be like, "Wow, we're skipped this."
Someone is listening right now like, what do you mean? Why are the hams so wet? Don't worry about it.
No. And we're sorry that we're here. Again, to those Trish and Sarah listeners who've never heard us before, like, really.
I'm not sorry you're here. I'm thrilled.
They're
you're
our
here.
friends. We can come on their podcast and make it repulsive if we want to.
Yes.
And we've made it repulsive in so many ways, I think, already.
You
so,
had an invitation. You took your shoes off at the entrance. We gave you a drink. You sat down. This was not like you didn't just like wander in here off the street like animals.
Yeah. They invited us to sit on their furniture and say these things.
Talk about wet hams.
Oh,
Wow. Beautiful, beautiful work, everybody, in all these categories.
Corporate piss
Really
boy is
proud.
going to stay with me forever.
Yeah, that's this year's Blackpool Lights.
Yes.
isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Blackpool Illuminations.
Eliminations.
Blackpool Illuminations. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, I do want to say to all the wrestlers, just because you didn't win Ham of the Year this year, next year's a new year. You remain in the running, and it is never too late to start hamming. Don't think like I haven't been hamming for 45 years, so how could I start now?
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
The time will pass anyway. Make those
Pass
pounds.
anyway.
Yeah.
Think about Will
pass
Ospreay.
anyway.
Would you have said at the beginning of this year that
Oh.
Will Ospreay could ham? No, you did
So
not.
true. There's always time for personal growth and development and to learn new things about yourself and to learn new skills.
Yeah.
That's what we teach on the Tunnel Talk Preschool podcast. Every year we have these every week we have these little lessons.
Every year.
Every year, once a year, we have a little lesson. No.
I'm going to write it down in my Wit and Wisdom of Tunnel Talk notebook.
That's right.
It's a sparse notebook if we're only saying these things once a year. But in fact, it's once a week. So the notebook fills up fast. Next thing you know everything.
That's why you got
Just
to
got
buy.
this image. Just got this image of Elmo running around going, "Today I've got a ham." What does ham begin with? What is our letter?
Our podcast really has talked a lot about ham in many different contexts this year. Really gone hard on
That's
ham.
the Tunnel Talk word of the year for sure. Is
It's
ham.
ham. All I can think of is what's her name from 30 Rock? Ham.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
See, that's your word of the year. I don't even know what would our word of the year be? On Trish and Sarah.
Squandered.
Ooh,
That's a
that
good
feels
one.
right,
That's a
actually.
good one.
That
Yeah.
feels
Yeah.
right.
Absolutely.
That feels
that
really
word.
good.
And what's the worst thing in the world? Squandered ham. And that's how we go together. That's how we all go together.
The beautiful synthesis that is our podcasts.
Mwah.
All right, am I doing the close? What are we doing now? I don't know what we're doing now.
We're getting
We're
out of
here. So we're doing.
Oh
Our
shit
hard
time.
outs. Yeah.
I'm like, I did all the other stuff. I was like,
If you'd like me to close, I'm happy to do so.
Oh, Sarah. Oh.
Sexy.
This has been the Trish and Sarah and Tunnel Talk Extravaganza.
Leah, put some light jazz behind it.
Please.
Yeah, will do.
Christmassy.
This podcast was brought to you by alcohol, the genius of Trish's notes, the insanity,
Feminism.
feminism, fucking feminism.
Let's go,
women.
We're
You're the best podcasters alive. Let's go, women.
We're the best podcasters.
Best podcasters alive.
Yeah, that's exactly it. But yeah, you can find Tunnel Talk every Sunday on the Social Suplex Network or their own podcast channel, which is also at the Social Suplex Network. You could just Google Tunnel Talk. They're on X. They're on Twitch.
Just
They're
search
on
for
Blue
us and you'll
Sky.
find us.
They have emails. You can't hide from them. They're everywhere. You can find Trish and Sarah also on the Social Suplex Network. We have X. We have Blue Sky. We have emails. Trish and Sarah pod at
I wouldn't
hide
brag
from them
about your
either.
blue sky.
Shut the fuck up. Just moving right along. We are, as a final end of this episode, Trish and I think Tunnel Talk would say the same about their listeners, Trish and I are grateful for every minute that every one of our listeners took the time to listen to the two of us say anything about wrestling. We are so grateful for the community that we found. We're so grateful for everybody in the Social Suplex Network, for Rich and Jeremy, for Young Boy Josh, for Imp, for Sam, for obviously James. I was not going to forget my beloved James. The nicest thing that ever happened to me this year was James offering to give me a Diet Coke at All In, which was just about the sweetest thing that's ever happened to me. Just unprovoked. And we hope that everybody has a wonderful, if it's not your holiday season, have a holiday season. If it's your holiday season, if it's not your holiday season, we hope you have a great end of the year and that you cruise into 2026 in the best possible way. We wish only the best for you. And thank you so much for listening to us this year. We're so grateful to all of you. And we will see you next year. And until then, I've been Trish. No.
Wow, not even on purpose.
Don't want to
Amazing.
Okay, everybody do a different name. Everybody just go.
I've been
one.
Trish.
wow.
I've been Ann.
I've been Allie.
I've been Sarah.
I've been Lea.
And this has been the Trish and Sarah and Tunnel Talk Christmas Holiday Season Extravaganza Part 2. Thank you for listening.
Marriott Bonvoy is the official hotel partner of US Soccer. Join Marriott Bonvoy today to get closer to the game with exclusive perks, unforgettable experiences, and benefits that go beyond the pitch. Spring Hill Suites, part of Marriott Bonvoy, offers complimentary hot breakfast and spacious all-suite accommodations, perfect for the whole team, with room for up to 6 guests. Make your next getaway a win. Learn more at springhillsuites.marriott.com.